tẹ́lẹ̀ fọ̀fọ̀ pólé ló wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ yònyó káyé wò mọ́ yé.
Bobby Ramu kama pay TV so while joining you're live on Fakye TV or Akunya Sobe join here and your Facebook page on our born on your day pa area MON-FRI day now resede Messi abo mi JC Amerigina Raja the Ghana ye koko jina kono nema ko ye etimi amfa amaye Japan minor achi aropa we abo e kamienu a ye etimi anti game no ye bebre ram ne din komo na me se dioma areho ne se ABOU Francis Obuejuma edema true boboko no orepra wakọ akwakonya ano edempa to ye Ghana ni bebia na wabompaya ta ne chizazu prakoba ye nche emezo more 3 matches kra enfama ne team from tu ne etonsa efre no done mind no oba bejinama ye adwuma ede amane man ena akọ pra we aba ano edempa ti ye shi speedy recovery ye giriza ahode ne beba na waba bejama bu adwuma amane ma koye pa etimi edi amano barare ho ni nyina ze video no na jeze mintime crampo hwe pictures ni bi wo ha mintime enhwe isanse ano edin party wadwenche e wo Ghana yen game no ho na wo message bi a odu be romedi ama ABOU Francis na odi erom kama peri amano ebetimi afa yen Facebook page or Fakye TV yen WhatsApp number 0207543637 0207543637 Debi aka zamuni wa yinio madaro mane supporter mo de ma no ene me ahode me baba bejina eye adwuma no etimi eremamo luta wa ho de ebeko akwakoramu ewo amanone na amanone nkoma luta de beba ne na no edin ni na zemra Kylian Mbappe abomodin a ne career goals no odiram 400 sera no pano o kama wote ye no yesi Mbappe asenye from zenye good news eko Real Madrid bobo korinto ne Eduardo Camavinga ni you the update no ebeba Spain na fiara countries no ejina kono no Africa yem play off no the grand finale ababe DR Congo ene Nigeria why na ebo modern Euro Mexico akwakunya nord no na Africa ya konkode area ko ye ni nyina no o de won sef no e bana fi other news no ebe rametimi e de amao aniji sebe wo reason Kim promise eko Ekoramo Stamford Bridge na emeze Chelsea for no edena kambuma video bi omo de ababo ntene ade a ano edempa ni na luta edi remetimi era ma bibo ha saso na my show ewa na Ricardo Vaz so no ewo fidioma producer so no Bernard Sierra executive producer na you Kofi Philip MC Maligio Caesar Edible omunyine teach MC Auro Junior Akiola Chidi and also Enanche no baby girls no omunyina boy you children the programs manager abe kuku radio voice ja kamericha or na wa dantan or yana ya den o quick ya kwede ba pastor obi akọ na mano nsem no ato aso etimera ma ye ba sisia wa kwenya so be join na abo na ne ma deda ye pray timi area ma yeba na ye ramu ama no ne me manaba ode ba aba be ko na so wa kwenya so be join live on Facebook oba wa pomodia like wa share wa comment na ne ma deda ye pray am on your WhatsApp line 0207543637 Ghana game na ye boy no ye lusu ye de be den ne den na humo a a positive there so and I was a negative a year call World Cup no and was a year working on it but my bibi akoye perma Millennium Constructions de bia meka e de choso madaroma ya dance die so no e baba be but we are young guy na we so na obobra e was a no hwe na ye ntutu ne izaze bibi a wodu tibeto no e ya de ho no ehia ye papa e no so echi no se wan hwa anya ntutu ye ne na de kogo eze de bia da be han a ahra na wa mbobra na de tiere ze Millennium Construction saba omedwuma omo ye ne niam na omo de ewura no ya de eboa man hihye no ekoye kama pa so etimi ede mo bibia ye de ho nsem no ewura mo so etimi era ma na se ne tie ye ze ne o pasase ato tichu mo amo ama no ne no o pefi ato opesi simuno ma ofie na dada opezi renovate a contact omo omedwuma no omere no maye etimi area ma de ma nigye no ewie pay party yense nei no omo wo into real estate development a omo ne nkofo ahodo na edidi nkomo edi se edwuma no etimi ere ma omo and omo wo system mu 15 to 20 solid years a omo ne obi enya asem enu di na ya hu se hospitals ahodo na omo na ye hu adwuma enye no nko omo bo modern a churches ahodo na ni schools ahodo na omo na ye hu adwuma ema na ye fe ne amakoye pa etimi erema Ghana bebi a wo asase bia no contact your mom aba be project no etimi area mapo mo akoma se bo she na yas junction for mo number no 0244274084 0244274084 nembwa na ne manko ye pen fama Millennium Constructions we build your dream Judgment Dental Clinic bolsen ho ban manenya fe enyinke bia amfemfi wanumu maninya hoden esanze nipa benya enka na otwe mienu bia no ura mo Judgment Dental Clinic o maso ya akwa na doc akwa dentist kese no wahro sene timi da ma so wanya ha bi wanum abra about modern examination consultation no why timi da ma root canal treatment no do mo se no na ne wanya ha bi e wo no ma e wo so hwe na obo modern di wudwuma na yetimi abo amane makoye ba bia tokura ba betom no wa de friend kaka no ebi wa akwa omere no matu ebi zuo no muntu omere no ma ye ni bibia ye be feeling na bebo ahma so no wetimi adidi ye scaling and polishing niam bi na aka council ni mu ese wo se no okombe yi ni nyina no ma wo wanu mu na afi opese wo se no ye na white edi mawa ni nyina be na ya bomodin white ni kama pa maka se no de time pa na ba ko na ba kusia ya na enshara entwaye ya na enya kono emane nyefe okwa yebema braces medicated one ye de boa eboa na osinimu ayede na etimi akeka niama esini kama peri ama osina atu era peso replace no yebo modern ahwe na yama temporary one na permanent one na eno no wa afibo kosi wudamo era peso si useno silver na gold Judgment Dental Clinic na yembo doko se enenu sika hu hia pa barosi nipa nkwa ehia che bibia nturo wo ha bia wo sinim na aba na sika sem ne de dia kakra bia de beba robeje na wa bomodian ma treatment na after no na de aka no wetwa ne kakra unya ne bibia wiase afa na nyina Judgment Dental Clinic omonko a ene yesa Ghana bibia won sabe timi akom Greater Accra omo branches ni mienu o Kumasi a orwani HM Abreport Junction a Bantama High Street no na eso sita Abreport Total Energy Filling Station no omo echi ope Techiman orwani chemo magazine wa kenten kwan no so benyo omo Konfoidia omo Ben Central Police Station afrawo onsi GCB Bank no unyo omo Tamale so no orwani chemo Tishigu onsi Post Office na omo Ben MTN office no fa number no 0598 731-823 0598-731-823 na 0559-139-582 0559-139-582 niambwa ngane manko ye printimi enfama na dwanto a Herbal Clinic ene mebo modena me ne Dr. Nana Owusu Kutrampim edi nkomo di uyo obi a stroke edunya ana tie sifie wa ene bra na bra be hade na ne nana be checho ne ma bi omoro eye 2-3 years ko akwa abosome bako wenya hode mana mope mana munye bi no and I feel boys no zo amosoma bo ejuma eba bia mfi mo ma no ene mre no so abra na bra betie Dr. Nana Owusu Kutre Ampim na omboa na niama deda ye pa entimi emfa ema de tiareze omo ne ba ye nche baro mo niama no onwo ye no yade a abode na jeze dwanto aheba clinic no make baby girls no omo ma mfi ono cheche de ya kono oye baby girls sisi mfi ono boys ne mpe ba ko ni bi zanzo ba no ba be hu se hono nkoyi a omba bi na ne no yese ba ku bi aba mokoyi abo ze na sei mo tono na afi no enhyada mo amamu no funu mu nya yi a ni nyina no e no mo dia bibidro be ba ku bi ama wa ebe mo ba ho aye fefefe wa yo ba sima onamo a na kemo bobo manisa but ono no off the market dia suja for na bib mo na guys no ebe hwehwe sa dine time no so adwanto eba clinic ye no ebe di nkomo ken bibi aboko de
nyame adom na wo e
mezo no wedem pa ne ma so hye
nyame adom
okay but ne game no share no man you okay with Abu Francis Prado.
Oh, I don't know.
Hard dream pa, Ken.
The saddest part.
Hard dream pa.
I don't know. Can me ko pe bibia bidi.
Ken mintimi hwade no.
So hwese de ne nan ye ya Charlie. We na ya na bebre case players the bar. The deserve mo no. I say the mom we na me am afia hwa wontimi mabo biem.
Obeba baby obeba.
Me say nyame amamu a because e bi sofa say eba back eba stronger. Ebi nya bi say eko eba biem. So hwe ono ani players ni teammate ono mfi Ghana ko na omuntimi na wo hwe no. So players on the pitch and coach Otuado entimi nyina faako on the touchline.
Oh no, this is serious.
And one thing mani so say player na opra no after ye the film no oko the Black Stars bench ekopa achew say omfa ye mis on shada and on shada and ohwa plan de no msa set Francis ABOU yan kan mpa bumpa esa na ha dwene Ghana qualify be ko World Cup bi asa incident say yakoya de be ha dwen erade na emana modern na oma doctors ni nyansa na omuntini enhwe na mai
Can we would be woman re na we proud I recover is on more free matches crama to you the afi na oma tono mo ko
oh yeah
I recover is on more free matches crama di nya collab
I say sa Egyptian player
Japanese player
Japanese sorry
hey
araho
nyame fa ne kombra ho din mu no mbra ma meto na djuma so Francis ABOU common rehu ye pa but my condom in Kronamen Chiana Nana ezo condom government hospital on war boy jumanti Nana and the squad and on ken or matu and crass
okay
or more air share near dia so zero canabu yeah we should speed recovery na ombra image na so sambeni
okurunku kachense onkanjempa info se MON-FRI
MON-FRI
na yenye bibi about ABOU na no
na wo ya na waje yo ho sa ala yede obi ya bo ache wo akasa wo gira oyi obi ya bo ache wo akasa
wakoba bia dumusini wopen omo ye
masa se wo moa
obi a ye sikaduro ma obi no odam patadan
se wo moa
obi ye sikaduro ma obi ba wona ka
wo moa na wo moa na asa eno yi ni paboni ni
so omeka onfa na helmet ni
ati that's meka na ya wo che waza so what you buo na moa na asa yi ni paboni ni
dabi ena ma chiro se obi a wo ye drum
meka to koko so MON-FRI se wo ye so fo ala wo ye dey o de la ya efro adela ya wo yes the bia person ha me sa adela ya wo yes adela ya wo yes
abambo mu senam bia dana nkrofo bia wi odifo bia ni monyam ewo mikro me ne mo na che
anti di obo ka cho last day ayi mi cha de mi cha so ye ko abalole wa ye ko abalole abe ka be so be ka ela be so ka be so be ka
wo je se wodidi no wada
ela be se
wo so se bibi ni wa ye da ye ntupunu
ken eye no la make
but the message amount wo je say just deliver the message
ogro so me ma no
edu ba bia ye wo ba bia de nsem bi fa ena ma catch no de metimi aye ma ya wi demetimi mayawi
So what dear oh David
right brother says you be breaking it down. Now you're touching it down. Now you're knocking it down. You're power. I'm not in some more. Mami Romo Angola. What na Messi war. What an Argentina. Next team war. Namno Casa Sofa from Rome. Estadio Olimpico. No man a supporters no. Me no Casa Samre. Argentina. Omunesle Tunanya touch it down. Media 20 game me 4 p.m. Argentina. Against Angola. Yeah, bomb person Kagana Mampany. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. She China. Itabi Keke. Na Kwatun Safra Portugal. National team. So Mumragan and the Black Stars in the ball. Na Ramasa game way. Angola President Angola Mai. Bokapa. Almost spent about $13 million. And a Argentina rum. And on Pokemon Wanda. And the 4 p.m. Now, bra. Now, Argentina team no. And you touch it down. And we're Estadio Olimpico. Baby, I get better. Messi no. The football messiah. Messi the Munanama Bode. Munanama Philly. Messi the Bono. Aden one Michel. Now, Mami Stadium on Quadano. Air fans no. Abra Messi. Omotensa Bass no. And your Bama Messi rum. Omote Messi Samba. Messi fans. Omote Mano. Na me pacho Messi na omutamano mami super ballon d'or images no ninyan sama bo Messi dey ninyan so Roman pacho mpanifo dia betuga ese omuhwe ese way back emrebi atwam na omuyi eye abaso budget sa ballon d'or no na every 30 years e was say omuyi de super ballon d'or na omuhwe eye 30 years bia. Why and agile bass body no deserve so far Nediano almost a man from now Omuyani Denny super next so far Omutra a bass body ballon d'or Nediano and already year about 30 years back now Nediano was Sefota as a wasro no Oma crown no almost the last time Urama Omuma or be super ballon d'or a bass body I went back 1989 now say Urama time no apostle podeno 30 years time next some celebrated demand delayed Alfredo Di Stefano and just since then Omunsa I want to ppm and almost say way back no my term na part 2029 on check no ballon d'or my GPR na say my transfer the watch to draw deno some dem na our deno am super ballon d'or one can Messi a Pessange and a Ronaldo and a budget super ballon d'or the blast what my camera now I'm breaking it down so Roma South Korea and the Ghana and Japan a buffalo game you don't be ever pro official now Roma South Korea and Bolivia as a buffalo game on Ghana and South Korea as so a bubble now South Korea actually Bolivia a bomb 2-0 now my son go and that's on and that son a ball free kick me to Tottenham now no denya daje no bana free kick and a former Tottenham Hotspurs almost keeper omu player and was Saka MLS no and we kona chitten day puneto and a panyai no Bolivia goalkeeper yeah when two fan and sub anchor ball no and my born Tottenham and my Brian Kama now my break went down as a World Cup no me patron draw ni to the bay me tama sepe to December John F Kennedy the center ho and the petuga na ukoroma so far desa 3 weeks pepe now World Cup draw so basso is 3 weeks today now to me and said now World Cup draw so to me about near groups no babia obia beko and baby obia busy Sagana ko Canada Ghana ko Mexico Ghana people America Africa na yanya una bra so ye kama na France are qualify and opamentima now so far countries are qualify and a desk screen so na France omo be 29th team omo team qualify eko premo the World Cup obe premo Europa England and the first team from Europe or team qualify France omo be the second European team omo team qualify now France omo qualifiers no omo ball 8 games no ball 5 omo winning 4 omo draw 1 omo lose 2 omo share 13 goals and omo concede 3 just France omo ni abre omo baduma se Canada qualify Mexico what that Canada or that USA omo 3 host countries omo qualifiers omo qualify yo Japan New Zealand yo Iran Argentina Uzbekistan South Korea Jordan Australia Brazil Ecuador Uruguay Colombia Paraguay, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Algeria, Ghana, not your Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Ivory Coast, and France, England, Esso Abba, the Biaswet Maya Kama, and at the Dapamaswa, your judge South Africa, and a Capovard Minano, Omudi Epipom, I mean Church Adama, not Mammy Jogging Club, not Minya Pim Famamo, Nina Set Jogging Club, Abba Pontabe Confirmamayan, as a walk up on or bear pounded, or bear some judgment, or one of their television stations. What Germany and the Dragon Club and on the main team and it's a 2026 World Cup Uramo German television and opinion a Peromas a soccer pandit no be Biaswaya Kama and the Uraman Pacho Brazil or team with their 2 name as a England data or more London na me pass Saturday on Pabo game against Senegal na no mu train with Arsenal but Biaswaya training on but the Master Friday Brazil team play train with Emirates Stadium but the game in Portugal ampa and Utonia nan so tall as Brazil team no train with Emirates Stadium I'm a player kama who Esteban William Richarlison the Don Carlo Ancelotti any players no and the job we train I'm a player kama na enu and Ancelotti what in some player to about a World Cup no what's England a team proper dangerous as a World Cup more a fantastic quality more manager Thomas Tuchel we're fantastic manager and watching us on and one and 2 game on boy against Serbia Carlo Ancelotti, that's England team a lot of qualities on Petma game as a World Cup now so Brazil team now the days of Romario South squad on the PM our 1990 World Cup 1994 piano peso no the Roma World Cup no Biaswaya Kama you present say opinion would you say Rodrigo and Vini Junior Petma put together Brazil next team say ye shake him and say na Rodrigo nam ha na Vini Junior asu nam ha was a referee put together pen the days were rematch na Rodrigo and Vini Junior put together and Petma ball together Brazil national team na Biaswaya Kama mami line up no and opamid be 2 name mpesa at the ama otima your friend Brazil against Senegal uwiama goalkeeper your friend Ederson Morai na point friend Militao upper right back Alexandro Savalopo Paul left back your Gabriel Magalhaes and Marquinhos Pofem 5 and 150 your Bruno Guimaraes and Casemiro now Kwanimwa your point Rodrigo or Precious Vini Junior Precious not point friend Esteban William Achas not Matias Cunha Aswachas enti uha line up to be Bianca nurse Rodrigo Vini Junior put together nyame power china against Senegal and opa line up amete pre on nurse bia aye kama the bia aye jeje to je na mame mfama esorma take it on report amete take it sold out 60,700 take it on Brazil Senegal or my Tom bia so asa sold out and tough and I be Brazil Senegal game ni take it biato enya masa ebebo nchen je uramo black market no akopɛ obi tiaton enya Sao Paulo officially sold out enu ade pa mi jam mame I'm breaking it down sorrow my gay I return be Primo Crystal Palace o Beckham into my own I said Thomas Tuchel ade tuka I said Ben we bra game against Serbia my gay antime amobi na was so be pem rehabilitation na bia so timi yakama into my gay England come power bar I be pem bia yakama na mame Turkish players and nkwadan wo fans no na yentwa de and no comprima sa video way among for bashe adagule omo bashe ya Kenan Jordan and omo bashe ya Karim me patro apoina me patro friend adagule Kenan Jordan and other players be no so rama yes na nkwadan way baso mpe autograph afi Turkey players no yantoto na jat from sensai yawu adagule ho yawu Kenan Jordan ya so mu mi no adese omo amamkrofo dwomo pa asem kwada ba mo nchen na omo autograph kaka mon seman kwada no mani nya wo adagule no bodma Real wo Jordan o bodma Juve entimo ya big boys entimo ansem man kwada no amomadwapa na mame take team nankasa mu free team camping base akopem obeza babia gelu petoda nyame pa wo china no ana bus na base wo was set place no over hotel room na omko bodo bus na omko babia game no peto china wo take na bia so timi akama entu johnny ya Turkish players no ana so for bia fa nkukuru ne nkaka omo ekọ bodo bus na omko babia game no betman toda mamro mo France national team camp Kamavinga and Mbappe omsu ebe pem wa Real Madrid diametem Mbappe wonya MON-FRI Sasra Kamavinga the dia enye serious so far empayimfa mo makonya so momra no me pem Madrid na omo assess no ma na bia so nye kama enti Mbappe Kamavinga omo be pem Madrid na omo Romo Vadebe pass no ma na bia so ye kama no ede ba mi jamon so edama mo dwuma so na ensem Peter Pama so na mame mfantudwa so Roma Atletico Madrid me pacho diamante new owners no Apollo for no omo first objective omo main goal and so omo break boy na Julian Alvarez eni kwanso man kwamane ko omo team Barcelona so omo nya boy na omo pe so very place Lewandowski omo ma boy na ko omo pama sika team omo project emu there no mama Julian Alvarez what Atletico Madrid no biaso ye kama boy never Inaki Williams where Ghana need to share we bra na onsi aka na nsai from Athletic Bilbao reporter metem 31-year-old Inaki Williams and check or baba back or get it closer as so return for Athletic Club no baduma no biaso ye kama there's some so for out for over 50 days in you and Inaki Williams and twins aka na debiam adesa ne brother Nico Williams and Paul Sakodane Bonan brother Inaki Williams anywhere sane hake o penya debian brother no or ni saka together o jibono pejanity no baby o de adene ebefa na bia so tuma ye kama na no permanent to ani say wala porter akodi nkomo ese na kuntum kuni Messi so me ni statue e company ni na adwuma bedma Barcelona na obiti sam Kubala na Joan Cruyff o my almost statues Barcelona fakache eno eni obusa Jordi Cruyff Joan Cruyff ne banonom so pa you say o papa ni statue na Messi o me ni statue enye disrespect ma papa Jordi Cruyff said habi o when papa dwuma obeye eno Messi dwuma waya Messi sefata ese pen statue 30 was Spotify campaign no biahuno as a papa bi besi akan adma Barcelona na your fan me patcho Messi adwan we be crew bia wo jibi di ma team no na omo pona Barcelona bia kama na mami Cameroonian akwadana your fan eta eyong na eta eyong wakesa na wadin sampia tuga wano ena no wadin patuga sa one even the prime minister friend say omebo emfama Spain national team one few omo da ono just obo eso edema me patcho Cameroon na ni video no wadin sampia tuga ni nyina no say yebusa say ko bepe why eno jirisem o man na ni chepa wasi Messi na man na ni je enya say Messi wo Europa and ko bepe so ni Messi akan the same team one wasi so no dan o so daye na say Messi one ni both the same team one tin ni da eno obekata na ni aso daye na sa any Messi both the same team yente eta young.
Who gave me joy? Lionel Messi.
Would you have wanted to play with Lionel Messi if he was in Europe?
It would be a dream. If that happened, even if I'm dreaming that I'm playing with Messi, I don't want to wake up. Let me finish that dream. Oh.
And no, and summer was just to go. Now, 2 hours to go, sir, or see in 2 years' time. No so pe win Champions League na wasade Cameroon ache AFCON na biaswa ye kama na boy na under 17 player na ye friend me part Ozzy Lucas o Brazil omo under 17 captain no dem it's Barcelona ase Rome person omo de akwada no esade ba on after na 17 me part Barca omo pe na omo ball South American tournament we no Barcelona pe se World Cup no Barca show as akwada na friend Ozzy Lucas Brazil under 17 captain omo pe no na omo dinaba no abeba adwuma ma biaso ye kama no ede fi Barcelona omo so eba ye jama breaking it down eso adama mom na urama ma breaking it down as a holiday e Barcelona so Casado and Mark Casado akwada no ya deso Ramon nkwa the personal training the Sport City ni nyina se ope extra hours ni nyina se ope se obo back Barcelona na no ma etimi kama demand the Spotify company adwuma ni kusua etoda so far urama mu eyan adwuma na mpanyin for the team ese Barcelona for the all document akoma the city council almost 22nd November omunya estate 1B license na omutimi ram against Athletic Bilbao game no one biya kama enti Barcelona bre na Alex Baina na yebusa na Balamin Shama situation was no kre the situation there anu den we Baina say nye proper there den ese obi betima ya adwuma na ya Baina ABOU na ukoba mu nchina omso mpe Baina your friend Leandro Grimado omo person mo tenepa na Rafael Guerrero kwa open replacement na bibia aswetima ya kama na Joshua Kemik also ene yetima picture no abra also training so far recovery no indoor na alright kakrakra eso betima baba na Joshua Kemik abaduma am a bra so wetima fine na when we say Premier League no from the start of 2024-2025 season open most goals from air throw ins open tima ba throw ins Premier League ma watch goals do pa Brentford urama Brentford enedika omache 8 goals from air throw ins and Crystal Palace Asha 4 Burnley Asha 2 Everton 2 Ipswich Town 2 United 2 and Newcastle 2 na Manchester United Sporting Lisbon could have run a Salvador Blopa what did just 18 years na almost say ba chiwa what team pass a right back what team pass right midfield na almost press Salvador Blopa or almost in a United na biaso kama na boy never George Swazexi there is some Manchester United and you're making it clear at the chance of mid-season se January omo pema no kwame na nko ensida epi free home upper afcon omo majo so azexi omo mane nko de biara da obeta the season eso banawie na kopi manu na bete na California bre person ni kopi manu ba na ne kopi manu ne akoda be United akoda ba ko fan na oni ne share the day oni ne 18 komo srepa ma bia so ya kama na kopi manu su diamete. And it's a game against Everton. Obetuma jama problem be kama. Na bana chidu obi. Na sa chidu obi no so no. Adase United mpanyim for Efrem no obani senior team. Etim ebe training. Bia so kama. Na Gebra Jesus and you answer pay na udize. And say was desire back up sa oberiten akopem Palmeiras. Na Palmeiras for so desire. And say omo papa be fa no that you an opekofie no akopa adwuma na semenyo na urama the general manager asodma Bournemouth opanyin teatwa was no crash team to Liverpool Real Madrid PSG omoba if some compete or Champions League game omoba so omo player wonu wan so beka no se eba so omo pesemenyo me pacho obeda kase no se omnya semenyo ni picture no one bottom of general manager no opan dia to so ese no team sweeper you can't say no today so omo osoro say omo sika se no eba sa semenyo ebeko na Roma Napoli players omo bra no se sadena then omo 3 players omo key players omo bra we Kevin De Bruyne nwotwe na Pablo Lukaku na Frank Zambo and Giza omo ye players omo bra se sanoye den eso adamom David se Conte one club better than family ncho touring kakra oba spend by 1 week David so pay so technology na what instruction from afar na one Napoli pan force the aduma the bia so twa ye kama enu ede by breaking it down na opanyina friend de la Fuente eso kasa your presence opanyina say Spain extra team source pa and am main objective ni say was say and say on qualify akopem the World Cup na bia so ka mo nya sil World Cup qualification dia ka bia no obeka Martin Zubimendi eso akasa was World Cup in the Spanish players omuntimi nkasa omunko day was some qualify no muko na bia so kama na on se Girona omne remap the game na omo papa na game on papa na tape game bia omo papa on the 30th of November. Take it in your sold out. Girona Real Madrid. Omaton take it no. I'ma take it nasa. Take it in your sold out. Game on the 30th November. Girona. Omaton take it na nasa. Na diameter say players momo ekro international duty. Eno Alonso. Momo breaking na return Monday awia and on papa Vadebe pass. Na oma payona bia so kama. Na Rodrigo. Diameter say oma communicate. Real Madrid asa obefri team January or petit for or person of Real Madrid January enti dem send camp a communicate so at the ama Madrid panyin for no at the body ni wie Nick Voltamade wakasa bad Florent vet was it easy say we free environment be now wako baby for now be adapted was enya easy for every player say oba adjust baby awokono or say kakrakra on say ebefa at the ama foreign vet and no some Nick for tamade at the up to gayina so na ensema wodoa your bob no enne every of Fakye TV so abraya breaking it down not ya touching it down they are not down for Ghana near brand taking promise na wowram wa Chelsea Coban na wani Chelsea players no enya nta enkomode kakra na eno na ode nwumwe aba Jemfili ne ntabra medisama ABOU DIABY ade de akanya atwa so ade amamo.
This means a lot to us. It means a lot to
Ken,
Kwagu.
that's a good promise, no.
King promise.
What Rome was stand for break.
Yes.
The way they are
So
no
entire chance supporter.
and I'm also on Ghana for no so about team need being come.
Yeah.
Also on has no doing here.
Abrofo omo ya Germany.
AFF also after my kids and after my say this ayi. No ni omo din come. But Zach been bizarre then what being seen now come and about.
Zach. Kachen say anko yama na omblemu.
Say date ya.
So wonim de metimi ayama no.
Me na mini so ni.
Ahwene pa we enkasa. Ntinyam na wo se meka no ma. Ti se ono pa omra. Se Zach pa. Mentim bodin bi. Omo anne. Mama omo aye. Kwaku ye adwuma wo. Se waba na wusie firi ba bi agani ba. Na mani na asesa. Na me sesa nkrofo hyebra ma wo mo a. Kwaku jai.
Ulutaki.
Zach de so efie nipa. Kai say normal kakra. Kai say the normal me here ketua bi.
Sa.
E na me ti no.
E la home de casa. Hey, Lutake.
Normal me here de ahwe Zach na
ketua bi.
Yes.
Lutake.
Yes.
But we da so kwe. Why?
So wo de one out pe e na why say ya. One out pe. No why je ugina wo.
Gira nela why. Ja nela why.
Now the time one we pe me no. Na me ko.
We kwante kwazo be 120 dipa. At last. Ye ni alaba we le wi show la ya lo gira kire tia no. David.
Mokasa my mistake.
Adele ya mistake. Ah? Ye ni ala wa ya la gira kire ala o tie.
Say. The osayare no onye
Ozafo sala o ya ye. Is it the one now no?
Papa na no oton kuro aduro. E na ode nam ka mu. Na wa se nsate me fa swata wi antiase. E na obi te car no to no se papa. Ukoko okura aduro ne say no so ba ko etu no so man ba ko. Na papa no e tire ne sa de kura aduro na man wa na swata na tweko entina na obi say papa aso on say na ya kuro wasemi de ne kuro nyini ma kwa kwa enkoda. Nti adiwa.
Why? What about me? You why?
To the massacre.
Oh, what's your remember? That's Lutake. Oh, David. I'm 2,000 a month. Will be dinner chair. Oh, me this a man we chair. Oh, Maria. The Rahoners why ya ba bijina asesre. Asra kan se rekwa for ma royal edge aka. Era Jose ni omo baba be romu ewu kuma. Se royal edge na woni echi mo Ghana ya mo makonya so omo boa. Edi omo wonsa no dwuma tukwan ekoko rama manone yezi no ram wo UAE United Arab Emirates ene ye free company bi no omo ne omo e kan bomu abomodin aba be sisan comfort omo akwa ramo Dubai ama omo akwa bo adwuma na se rete ye permanent bema nipa mako 500 nyamboa na niema didedia omo ebe show Kumasi Culture Center ho agents ne agency ni nyina ene baba be ram na interview date no you say it here 20th 21st November 2025 edime pacho utie na wonsa no dwuma okwa fa wo CV bi koko ramuni bi krampo na wonsa no dwuma bi a na oro passport nso aka exams almost ko interview no automatically wa qualify say ye bo modena watwa kakra bi ne wakọ akwakura mama no wa bo adwuma edine ye per warehouse workers e man mema yes bosome 4,000 to 6,000 Ghana cedi na be kwedi amount and afi ye per workers and also man mema o check here 4,000 to 6,000 Ghana cedi be ramo e di amount ye per bikers and also no e man mema and also no bosome wenya kra no 8,000 to 15,000 Ghana cedi be ko etimi e di amount na niam de di impantin be pacho edo wa konya na tie enka nyambo 20th 21st November 2025 for any chomo Kumasi Culture Center ho horo mo kona interview no akoso uramu nko ade a automatically wa qualifies yeroko akwakura na so no wakwakubo ejuma open chemu bia 0552 597431 0552 597431 0201 309494 0201 309494 na 0248 551942 0248 551942 Fred na ne Royal Edge in paying for any nkomo ezanzo mo and a what that line says in say na yere we tu kwan na wakwa akọbọ ejuma no libidi bilo labalaba nkonkotwa amfa bibia ma ye ntwi nyo hono menko na Facebook menkin kakra Benji fancy sewa watch you live from fancy sewa Sunyane Road Abu. We are really enjoying the show. Greetings to MC Achema Wabiejasa, Honorable Wisdom Osebo Amokunkom, and I'm on say Astanga Osman Fagibu. Also, good evening, sports team. Please, I want you live from Brekum. Hold on, if you're by NFA Benin Steven, watch you live from Adansi Bofriedu, Kukwase, Ozi Amabeku, AK2829, Fire Emojis on Iramu Makosu Senaida. Good afternoon, Abu Diaby. I'm watching you live from Akuya, number 2, and I'm very sad today. Spirit recovery, bro. Greetings to Hernandez Boga, Iceman, Shamak, Sistefia, and Jennifer Pukia. What's you, Adams, Abu Diaby, this afternoon? You guys are doing a great job. I'm enjoying the show live and clear at For You Chrome. What's what I'm saying, Foreign News, former student of Tichima, Jaco Community Day Senior High School. And I need update on Messi and Barsaluta, Emanya Abdulona, Kobe G. Hello, Fakye, Sport this, Paul, from Takwa. Ronaldo is a man of his word. He meant it when he said World Cup is not his dream. And he demonstrated that yesterday. Francis Seche, Ozu Seche from Konso Domiabra. Enjoy the best sports show live at St. John's Health Center. And Jean Kwame McBlanks. Watch you live from Ketampo. I pray God heals the injured player in our game today against Japan. It was an unwatchful scene, very horrible scene. And I wish him speedy recovery. Now, bless Adon Nediano. This is so painful, but that's football. Speedy recovery, Abu. Greetings to young generation players and coaching staff from Kagawa inside DBB. Ebenezer repent. Good afternoon, Abu. In fact, I'm very sad today. Speedy recovery, Francis Abu. Biaga. Good afternoon, lovely guys. Watch you live from Akima Safo and Asante Frank. Update Tombasa. Now, bless Adon. They remain the same. Kagawa Jr. watch you live from DBB. Don Mikey Ozuluta. Now the sports commander Marcello Jr. Please get fee for all Blacks has game. Ramo Ediama Eduardo Usu. Please and Spartus watching the show live from Mansuache inside Cindy Hotel. And Ebenezer Repent. You are live and loud at Repent Barbering Shop in Kran Kwanta. Mauze Nino Kwasi Makado. Nediano Fire Emojis on Odeba Ebe Ramno Nyameba Jail. So what is Ghana going to do at the World Cup? Apu waste of taxpayers' money. Filippo Kwabri Kesemabu better luck next time to the Black Stars of Ghana and Portugal. Greetings to my daughter from Pomasu Felix and my mother and Timber of Geneso. Fakye Sport. Hey Ramo, we are on the tour. So speedy recovery, Francis Abu, God guide him. Filippo, need the other tour. So no Kofi Ajiman Black Man watch you live inside Pick Farm in Accra. I'm a shoe boy. More updates on FC Barcelona. Ere Usu, I'm so the other Makai, and I'm on the John Kennedy. I'm sure the Nediano Abba Babi Ram. Tuzo the other Ebetimi Abba Ebape, Yebrena, Ya Kinkai, Etimi Ramon, your Facebook page on MZN incident. No Eden Paras Pugasti. Ghana Black Stars is the best. Umar Sugasti, hi, good afternoon, Abu. Greetings to you and your crew. Please tell Lutaken that I'm having sleeping problem and I want to come and see him. Now, this Black Stars team, I say more. Keep up the good work. Mohamed Idris, watch you live from Afogos. So more updates and let us feel. Greetings to Habib, best analyst in Ghana. The Onoswedu Elijah Kwabena. Good afternoon, Fakye. Watch you live from New Longo. You people are doing a great job. Keep it up. May the Lord bless you all. Fakye Sport, no size. Somebody, 0207543637. Name is there. Adena Rehopa on Francis Abu. The injury no bibia obetimi akasa de afana Ghana game a ye born na edi nkomont ma me na mombra me ba pa abuyafo na ba na de aka ye de ato aso de amamu ye ba sisia. zoro wa kwenya so be join era boa na nema dida ye pa etimi area ma abu DIABY. You guys are genius when it comes to sport. Listening to live from JPAP inside Asante Dwaben. Hona odifi eba be ramo ewo hanom na results. This neurotransmitter from Pope George SHS and minor seminary. Abu, let's put pride aside. We need in Kitia in Ghana Black Stars. Oh, and for sure. Me ama kan once ama ya ye me akogvas me kan. Onyame obi me ama kon, but my cancer asem na. Good evening, Abu. I'm still inside EG, listening to you live. FC Barcelona, pa. And thereby, good afternoon, Fakye Sport. You guys are doing a wonderful job. I want to suggest something. Can we all decide not to talk about the Black Stars for the next 10 years? Black Stars there is not family and friends. It's rather family and property acquired. Greetings to Saviola at Goso, Ajamai, Asaman Kese, and all the Fiereba, maybe Ramo, Fakye Sport, 100% no noise, Biaga, inside Akima Safo. And all the very good afternoon, Abu and the Fakye Sport. This is Aruna from Asaman Kese. My regards to our pundits, especially Abib the Special. I really like his analysis. So Ghana can be Japan. Who is that keeper? Even my village team, Liverpool Academy keeper, can do better than him. Abotre. Why? Special be able call there. Oh, mesomo ya pemze ne nanka nije no wona. Abu Francis pray. Amaza abambu kakrane ade ade. Adena no edin too much.
Aha, Jenny.
Now around where they are the cheche kwaje red card.
I can grow no 226 games for national team. I feel now the red card. BNC.
I am on cancer.
The first match with the red card.
Red card. Red card.
I can't grow no.
I can't go penny kwewe.
I can't grow no.
Maybe Ronaldo abo
red card. Any football man.
But any Ronaldo needs at least tackle be crown. Korobi now come to anyway.
That makes you understand that we nipa said you be a nipa na.
And I was over the them ballon on.
You feel like you've gone past Ubia level, but something needs to happen to humble you for you to understand that human being just like any other person.
But that is almost you push one match na.
Him push you go baby. I remember say last match. World Cup first match of
Only a will lawyer they say you.
Unko na say Inter Miami no Messi yellow card cry and vama no.
Nabi, and also no
a whole
cousin.
hoya case hoya mobile.
FIFA case omo taking on.
How do I misconduct Yara Meboa?
Pushi fi ko baby ya. Why na pushi bibi ya ko baby? Pushi fi ko baby ya. Etia dey na si. On corner the red card.
Na Super Ballon d'Or no say we dey straight up winner na wana.
Winner na hwan?
Leo Messi.
To you. To you.
Na so we achieve bi o.
Ade na chinye ni o.
Mas o Super Ballon d'Or achieve bi o.
Ade na
Abi dollar aje dollar. O say some say o we the 3 decades ya.
3 decade next 2029 ntwen bibia possible.
Say.
A free in the year 2029 never will be bit.
Ai chama.
Enti
Maishu.
Induru on
Ballon d'Or. Yes, we are football talk you the bomb pa Leo Messi.
Oh, yes,
Ballon d'Or do awaje. Na ya chief ni e 3 decade or 4 decades ah. Ya si ni na ya si o ni nimbo. Is there football to ho. Ni chief ni e we no awaje won ko san na o de akoma.
Boku Induru ho yenyan Induru ho. When we get to the bridge we shall cross. Yenyan Induru ho ide. Yanja na ho de da na. Who are living American branch be say sister Tana say the wife your uncle AD no AD and then a results na ba money 2 back 10 years back 5 years or back in na
chama na efie da o kan wasem ne nkora me pese me class bi anya se wezi no ansense mu ene dia
na running the latest my 2 sons oko me nya nkora my parent mine 10 years and 5 years.
Acquiring conform match.
I work in the US, but I come to Ghana once every year. My sister has always pressured me to do this.
Sir,
yes.
Testing.
This is why you have to also buy 3 times.
Azana
one JD. But first one there, we beat him see. We beat him see.
Memo be under doubt. Memo be under doubt.
Ya choose omoja zi afa omu di akoyo oba iba so say ye to afan yes.
What work wo kai laboratory da. You understand these things. So be say we akwa test. Yes na test na one. Emo be under doubt. Solution be na dey run a test. Why you more lab da. You understand the dynamics anyhow it goes. Memo be under doubt. Okuwa as yes obeye. Ti ubeta na china so why be no why. Onya e chiri din. Chairman and I'm an element that they are seeing the aka. Maybe feeling temper na ebana jaba she and come because I'm driving budget for next week. Finance minister small kind. Their consigning sports have much interest in that, and then Black Stars. Abu Francis am very down. And nepa auntie maybe feel be the Black Stars then come up. But just 1 minute, I love the mentality of how players need be and anyhow they understand game no more what is ahead of them and what they want to do. One, things I observe and draw games. Boy, one Africa had the other one Europe. Africa had the Kukuwara's striker Victor Osimhen. After game no, then common odi and opana Luther di hon komo elha for a striker of his profile to miss those goal scoring opportunities in the game. Now unim sa letting the team down. Then just after 90 minutes, referee still the first thing he needed to do was to run to the teammate and to ask them, say, game ni penalties are now extra time. And then he was saying the teammate in the catcher and say, extra time, and I'll share or say, I will rectify that. And from so now I'm here, 90 minutes. I want to tell you guys that I'm going to correct those information. So in 30 minutes, something he was not able to do in 90 minutes. He promised the entire players and assured them that Obi make amends in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, he scored twice. This tells you the mentality of a player like Victor Osimhen, the profile. Kweku say, "We know be a mental toughness and was through. Now we will be a ultimate shoki pressure. Then from pressure, you get something out of our pressure now. The another Nigeria for enemu and the pressure now air bomb so masse ya pon game na we no consider that silly goal. Then referee 12 minutes status when you begging chances. Now go to go thinking nipa over 240 million and the one Nigeria air show. Now what say chance we could say mental toughness in this row. We will be a ultimate cycle within a space of time. you are going to find it extremely difficult to get yourself back on track, to be able to put things in order, knowing your results at the amount of national team. But the boy on your screen, Victor Osimhen, defy everything and is surrounded and say he is ready. He want to go into the extra time, get things done for the national team, and he did that into perfection. Was take Nigeria for an up for Sunday against DRC. For Cameroon, for I think that it's very unfortunate how they lost it. I knew that na Kenya omumom and Nigeria game no kebe de amaye because of the two teams no pedigree when it comes to African football any other. But DR Congo for naturally say sometimes determination can let you conquer something. We mo no supporters essay amago pramane mebwana.
Yeah.
So my to qualify but omo de sa na mani nyina to my say look, you're disappointed of mine. We have another chance to live and we will not let anything separate us from qualifying. We need to push until the last one. And Chancellor Mbemba, experience as he is, anytime Odinya, Saakomatiano, Edema, DR Congo, my natural, said, maybe Gina, let's walk up you, Brian and Buemo, you who Unanamo, and yeah, do him whoever form the Kutano, our club side now. We anticipated, Senka, our national team at the World Cup, Nasi. But it's very unfortunate. Tournament to be and we miss big players, and he's one player. You know, the lives of Carlos Baleba, Munina, Kweku. Aside Osimhen, the next player I'm mechanism Europe, Kylian Mbappe. And right, I'm saying go number 400. He's just 26 years, and when you go number 400, now assist me over 134 or so far 537 matches and a wobble, and they say 400 goals. It tells you Ajuma Oye after the match, listening to him. 400 goals. It doesn't impress people. I want to make my mark in football history. So I have to score at least 400 more. There is one with 450 plus goals and another one. Sorry, there's one with 950 plus goals and another one with 900 plus. 400 isn't enough to stay in a circle of players who shock people. Mbappe so was 400 goals. Most of them was there. Agro na ye di ni baby or person who drew no. Any circle now or person finding itself within. Numbers now wo boa a shocking for was as we say players be ABOU no. Your uncle me you know how many was our circle no. But once 950 plus goals. The other one was 900 plus goals. Or mummy and one there and our boss our numbers now it shock people. But baby original is here 400. That be he needs to score 400 more to be able to put himself in that circle, in that discussion. Say, you bet me Dino Hong Kong Marcus football and better great players or Mababon or Mbappe can greatest finishers are grown and you on Mbappe account until he scored 400 extra. Let nobody praise him. It tells you the mental toughness. We're talking about someone who has won World Cup at the age of 18. He's seen it all. I can't be Champions League. Not in terms of trophies, a more draw, except for say player begin. No, completing football at this age, but on yet satisfied. There is that desire to make sure so obe grind for more. It is a way a young boy a friend oba smaller club who say 2-3 goals. We not ultima by the why comfortable, why satisfied. There is somebody with 400 goals at age 26. He said, on let's keep pushing. Let nobody praise me that much. Say, ask my ABB. But when the numbers now, insane.
Yeah.
To think that at the age of 26, and or the highest age man, 26 years, 328 days, 537 games, and or the 400. Messi, SF 400, who did 27 years, 95 days, or the 525 games. And a years adding. Then Ubenya Cristiano Ronaldo, 28 years, 335 days before Ronaldo scored in 655 games. But this boy was making sure at 26, why he said no yet also on yet satisfied. And I think that the mental toughness tells us the reason in 20 games, club and country this year, 28 goals and Aquadano and Ediama, both national team and the club side, yet on ball down. He want to keep pushing. Now, Sadio Walker, 26, ultimately at least 5 years be home at the core, it drew 31 hope baby. I think that so when Timian say drew even 800 the rate any page no they can maybe 700 thereabout. Kylian Mbappe will be able to give us that number. Then Modembo as a captain now for the French national team, clearly, anytime he gets the opportunity to don the JC for the Alele Blue, no, or check the reasoning here at his age. You won't be for the team, no armband, also no and the bond. Why are they say about Baskeku? Because I mean, check by my check, I create my main first, and yes, Anka, make a cry for England. But I think that Thomas Tuchel did a very good job once again, and was here winning without conceding a goal. When you say, when you're going to game now, Jude Bellingham about 25 minutes. But I heard articles, no. And I can see which them has a England for no. Coach, no man, 25 minutes, almost as easy, or the headache, Morgan Rogers are about 65 minutes because they think that the 25 minutes of Jude Bellingham was better than the 65 minutes of Akwada, the first Morgan Rogers. But we are not there. Kakra, we'll get to that discussion properly. The drew timer, I will say, you discuss about it critically. We'll have a look at it.
Mate, medal pa ma yerena kukumbra ba me call the WhatsApp line. Good afternoon, Abu. Fakye Sports Papa. Greetings to Hene Kwame Frimpong, Asante Akim North MP. Jadan Jansa Gideon and all the fear by Ozi. Good afternoon, Fakye TV. Please, my name is FJ from Central Region, Bremana Sikuma. Where show boy speedy recovery is so sad, but our team need improvement because we cannot depend on only 2 or 3 players. That's not a team, Abu. I do listen to your sports show with your brother who brings a man on it, and I like how he starts with the Tell King to start with the for me, please. God bless you guys. Here I say, maybe the other Fakye Sport no side. My name is Kobe so dear. No, good afternoon, Fakye Sport. Looking at how the Black Stars players play today, dear. We have a lot of work to do, especially goalkeeping department. From Honorable Sule Bobo, Tepanyin Susu, and all the fear by. My name is King Tebo from Asin Homoho. I was a Fakye Sport. You are the best. And I was I'm Brian, watching live from BBNE. Luther King can lie. I'm enjoying your show. Keep it up. You're also the best. I say hello, Fakye Sport. You guys are always among the best. Speedy recovery to Abu Francis for the injury. Please, Mr. Abu, the Super Clash match is coming on at Ahinkro AstroTurf, 7:30 p.m. A match between Fawa FC and Iyabra and Kayada FC on this Saturday. Please have Mr. Abu. Here is Izagi inside of Fenso Kokote and on the fee Eba Babe Ramoni Adia. Tuzo de no ma nembra 0207543637. Ebena ya rewram na ya kenkan let me edia mom. Also on Facebook, also do na de omode no enso ewram ho a na ano edempa. Richard Boatin, good evening. You people are doing the job right now. The blessed was Abuta Abi Messi is the real good. No one else. Honorable Sule Bobo, good evening, Fakye Sport. Looking at how the players play today, we're going to advance to the next stage of the World Cup when we meet the 12 countries. No yet or if you tap and let us feel it. Please extend small for us next time. One, I'm the next time trim kakra more money there, but then also a very winner. You will about you kakra. I will be able to call there.
Fine.
Niame ko kama pa. Mate, yemramu kakra.
Kokuma menchia Koku Limeses. He is a Liverpool fan, and I think that or monitoring from afar in the yard I was about dressing him monomana modebano. Ayana Naniji home so moon keeping up, Namon Cosonamonye, the Moyana to Kokuma deliver a message. One of friends need the Dana Sepa. Chiamo for always doing the watching. Anyhow, and once you go by Liverpool in the MZ, no man shall far, and Koyi is about to be very fine. Kogu, this is what we a big player now, but Europe, you do with your national team. And over since 1998 or so, na Norway Emma World Cup da. Na Oshe Bra, Ellen Haaland Eboman home in the Bundesliga or Bar Premier League. We've seen what he's been doing. Any Champions League in Brana Obon. Nanka team we pay for him to fail at the national side. And if you look at the goals I was share Edema Manchester City Nana, currently as we speak, he's giving same energy and probably even more to my friend in Norway. And gradually they are very close to qualifying for the World Cup. So won't qualify in part because 21 points. Any Italy war 18 there. I mean, yeah, sure say we to have a from months, and I'm sure say fire no mas son how we see airbook on there. they are definitely going to qualify. In 7 games, they've scored 33 goals and conceded 4. And that is what you do as a big team and how I want to say as a big team player. When you go back to your national team, it's all my presence, no, amount for feeling, amount for Mozambique, no man, no, and so 8 me. But if you look at them, and one coach, no, more than my obo and so sometimes you need to also go out from your comfort zone, go and learn, come back and do things that also ultimately stall so back in and so you or yedema to my friend Norway no. Kwaku he needed to go to Norway on started kakra ho on run Denmark, on Germany, on England. Now and now he's back to Norway. Look at the wonders that he's doing. And so Norway national team now or more blend, you know, because they have players in the Bundesliga, they have players in the Premier League, and who teams say and more line up on the boy and more dominating England for no. And that is to tell you how MON-FRI no year World Cup for the first time in 28 years. And I think they are really doing well. The team set up and how I think they are very okay. They are really pushing to get things done the way the best man using. So what show money more now? In terms of say both players D and no more year World Cup no me ha man for pa because defenders are home be papa ewo no way in no bia we be control game na se no mo into omu nya game no be more but when they have their moment or get their moment no so no be ba their strikers will definitely going to worry you so what shall bunch of Alexander Soluta kwaku abrante ye 93 193 the height Ellen Haaland 194 the sample of me and na say left footage in anymore na say team no etimi finding ways to play around them no more put to seal them your ball long balls and the more defenders are going to suffer and so World Cup na say and then you want say in 7 games they've been able to score 33 goals and I think say they are really doing well Ellen Haaland about World Cup na say the first time and I think say obeba no why making mark juma wa yediama Dortmund money teams that was see kind of more money no afei na no we enya na so mfa so and I think say a very good one the defenders will always have the luxury to relax kakra because all your team now only Norway airborne now you count now Norway bo now show money more now share players a crew money house tab there na ujaya adwuma mo metimi apanish one definitely you also keep eye on them and keeping eye on them no and so be kakra and so team their field team so I think say they are doing really good work no money now and so ekoye Ellen Haaland numbers na dey o ka so be dey nkoma the kind of performance he's giving anyhow I will see any money there. I think he has a long way to go. If Premier Ma goes amount for she or a threat and so to say goes now amount for and so 80 session. Kwaku say you World Cup qualifies no. Now Portugal TV qualify. Na say the moka say FIFA na say violence corner near the Ronaldo too much as I said there no. There's a Portugal to qualify outright. There's a Ronaldo is going to say Portugal World Cup now. Ronaldo will definitely miss 2 World Cup games.
No, I can't qualify.
They've got 3 games. Because so many 3 games. That's a Portugal qualify outright. There's so many 2 first games no World Cup.
Yeah.
Because say you can't so call World Cup because no one can say World Cup in any dream and. Someone that World Cup they don't need to force him, they don't need to do anything. We have somebody in the World Cup. Ronaldo is my man. I love him and he will always be my man. But I didn't want to see for a reason. Me, I'm of the notion, and I think that somewhere, somehow, the Portuguese national team me better. So Ronaldo can want that. I will never see that because Ronaldo did not more. Team behind Ronaldo will be you think that on any day Ronaldo can punish you.
Yeah.
So you keep an eye on Ronaldo. So I will never say they are a better team without Ronaldo. I will never see that. Because so we have people that to make my year with freedom, nothing like limitations, no playing to suit to be they are playing to suit Tomoho and suit the game plan coach near the buyer. So if the coach will be a man enough, if Martinez, because Martinez was saying Holland players need to be born man because they feel that the golden generation or failure money at these 2 is another one in Portugal. So if one man be I think say I had an assuming to me and the Juma now call retirement because you get golden generation or Belgium man for anyeshe ubenya Portugal no want man for anyeshe be yedin this say me okon chrome Spain so me sure some the man to bet me man but say bibia ko say na nyame amfa fi na Ronaldo ko 3 matches he shouldn't be at the World Cup because 2 games there and Portugal no ye ko World Cup na ye qualification na e wo akire kakra ndi say ye ko bona 2 games do mo bia 1 game pe na obo na be ye den na Portugal so I think say e basa ontina fie na wonye nyoma yi sometimes you lead by example regardless how emotions bug near that no you lead by example. This is a game Portugal was chasing the game. They needed their man, they needed their king. So when you let them down, I think that the country to also do the needful. They don't have the balls. Many of the coach Portugal national team now, they don't have the balls to say I have Ronaldo in my team but I'm keeping him on the bench. I don't know about World Cup no buy and your Pamon. Because Portugal mining in Fernando Santos. Portugal mining in Nano, Ronaldo, they can't talk about him because of what he's been able to achieve for my friend Portugal. But when the Portugal didn't do, but I think this was an uncalled for act. And I think so. One case so go heavy video ni be man or very regretty in doing so. And I think World Cup ni there or no any dream that. So one to me, Portugal qualify co straight. And I said, we make 2 games there wouldn't be any point in saying Ronaldo Elko. He can come and support Portugal from the stands. No support na Bibian and sweat me ako. Bibian can the last World Cup in Kobe Peno. Bibian no nyam. But Ebin Swa normally the version and Munyam said the last World Cup, the last match no or Bubia. Now counts so about 6 World Cups Saturday. No and sweat me to if not for that. So mutani fi na Bibia timi akama. Kwaku England for McCarthy say they thrive in some more chaotic mood and always they want to be in that sort of a atmosphere. If not, I don't see the reason why you always want to bring in idea in your. I've read articles and I read one about athletic. And if not a play that I read so much why I subscribe to Omoyoma and can all subscribe it. But me unsubscribe it and the long run it will go against me because I learn and read a lot of things from them here. If you look at one thing that Rogers earned me in a year for him to pass a ball because or control ball back once. The last time that ball ban home and a ball no free the Nasi and a coy. Jules Bellingham timber yes and so a J ball and free Nasi uncle. So they are comparing 25 minutes to 65 minutes our boy trying to make it make sense say still regardless where they sit, how the teammates function and how solid and how oil the teammates know young for Jude and started Rogers. This is all because Jude is playing for one of the biggest team in the world. And he's one of their brightest and the biggest star in the team. So they don't want to see him on the bench. That is the only thing. In terms of a Juma, anyhow we see here, Rogers in the game. People around him are functioning better. So once the Bukayo Saka Tibo now, you could see say we BM for Saka to use the space, no?
Oh, okay.
So what you say? When the boy is not with England, he is there sacrificing and making sure say he is pressing something from Jude. So if he is not performing, nobody will force Thomas Tuchel say on bench. But if he is really performing and giving Thomas Tuchel what he needs from the number 10, pressing, creating space and making sure say the players are okay around him, he's linking them up. He's making sure say or no any function to make this will be a year. Nobody can get him from the team. Nobody can get him from the team. Namakano, referring to Thomas Tuchel is someone that can't and man result he will never do it. And since he's worked in England, where you are doing my Chelsea and 1 hour England president, this is not something new. Now it's him with Mahusa and Chua can be their chair and say, only a good team and they will say, they want to win the other day. He needs to win something for England. If not, he's a failure because Southgate gave them finals. So he needs more finals. He needs to win something, if not the World Cup, in Euros. And if players there is nothing like Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham this season is not playing the way we expect Jude to be playing. If he is in top shape, no ball. Now what Thomas Tuchel they will hear. Nobody will say it's one and started. Yeah. Nobody will say it's one and started. So I think that is how it's supposed to be. Yeah, call why you sina this are giving pressure to managers unnecessarily. And I think that the earlier the better for them. My striker came to work yesterday, as I always knew that he would come to work.
Australia.
Oh, the striker no free Nigeria.
Victor Osimhen.
Obeye adwuma. And me, anytime, any day that Nadine air trend this and I am that chance now makes you know watching the game. I was like, nah, this will break my guy. But no, he said he's a man that nothing breaks him. And the way he came back and gave goals to my friend Nigeria to set up something sweet. Namepa Sunday against Congo. When there, me find an anchor me penimenya, but I know say now, Ebeko Nyako represent Africa. Nyako ye adwuma but Victor Osimhen so your faith in Kwadia Kwaku or Wamoko. Many of the games in Wamubu. So one person or one for one qualify. Many of the games, I think so make say Bebe 3 as 4 games be. I need to check again there. But on make say games but on Bayern, he's carrying the team to the level in Naipe. I am Say the goals no take.
Nigeria also can but Boniface so this our Nigeria has also team boss the free national team.
Only say national team was so enjoyable.
No manager but Oba na shine pie and crowd.
Chama wow.
Because o na say no to da no mo de ne bobi obo di me mo.
I tell you to be money din e say e do sin chen. The time aso oya de ba o plan mehwehwe mu ye. Hwan basi no.
Kevin Basi. No Basi de any de onu nyame na de na ba o. Who o play bu ale ball obo no. Ba shu e nyame na de na ba o. Kevin Basi su defenders no. E bi ni asase we so.
So
Omo ndoso.
yeah.
Ayi left side center backs. So no nim so ti mu ba se left back.
Yeah, obo.
Ejo no enye ball no ni mbo no obo. E yo mu ni bi no omo de na ebo mo.
Let's go pan na asaba am so oya de.
Ayi boy ya wa ba be two trot coin. Juan Benjamin.
Yeah.
Fine player. You ball no ball. But Kevin Basi de me who player crack of but no na Benkuma na Kasama no. Ah ba you. Na Benkuma no. And no na Kasama no jo center back dia be we no da ho dada. Or left side. Now who say see defenders are. Omo boy defenders is omo boy defend left side and center back. Omo no so. According to research left-footed players and Kasaka we are population in Aboma. Omundu 15%.
Yeah.
Omundu 15%. No, monso na yen conform the born here. Echo mo pa. Tell nunti na me crew for kai se bi Benkuma me tie kasase ana e homo.
Ah, so Benkuma de odi.
Party ase. Okay. What ase? Man show. Nuntia. Nuntia. Ti Benkuma for the man show. Omo se bi omo tono. Ti so nya de mienu ni nyina ya adwuma.
We gifted.
Odamu. Ubo boy cap at the channel so a lot of start. Now the Fulham crown and say baby obo. Until no ye no bebo. And then you win.
There's a donzo no kotokwenya de pa.
Oh there.
There's a donzo kotokwenya de.
No one shows there adibia war advantage disadvantages for what has it. Ubenyo omu nyina so omo ye talented omo ye gifted omo ni ball no bo. Technical ba anya ubenyo bi ma wasa.
Wasa.
O ye den ba dodo na no.
It's donzo de.
Ore fa players aje word best na de hwehwe left for the woman also but omo so no mo quality no ore fa Messi kwasi no omo de oye be ma bia ombra fa Messi kwasi na de be ma bia nya
left it donzo de na
o mo even donzo onya bad player
o you good player so left
who's there obi ti me ko bibi na afa obi ti me ko bibi anya dey emfa te say na no ko new system ni it could be there no year for that way but half year ho na no wo Oboya could level because the national team no ko nyinya bi bo local national team. Mo findo
Bobo kakra.
Ndi is not a bad player. E dia na wa ba no na. Ozo nkro bia so ni nkro bia nze. No nkro bia ni nkro bia. No see e fa bi mu mu wa enfo. Di nkro bia nze me de. Ya na ma show. Ka krama me na ye na de menya crank e mbra fi ntem pa na. Ya mbra help Francis mo na we ni said the man is
and over FIFA, no menya. I have men carry you.
No, but say budget no.
Okay, budget. But give me a friendly match.
No, say a friendly match.
My share friendly match.
Oh, at least me a score and I might should be over give you the say. Yet you on Quadama.
You need Japan, both friendly still like Yasuti. And you need Japan, a friendly game. Yes, show your players are still Yasuti. Coach, you won't go coach on Yadi. Let say on Yadi. That is near the shad. What they heard about it. Once you had a shad. If you do the Obama, a friendly game. A friendly game.
But one can say Kirin Cup. I know your boy no ne a year. Ayi bia no a na baso na for ebo omo trophy no class and one gapa. Da bia anye Buka Juniors for the Puma for no de omo ba. Ah. Oh Boka ba ma crew for aba be bia. Oh. E shara nkofa ayi mu bia sa o. Ah. O he bi obeti ma share land na ba na wa share na wa gina crew for na bosi.
It's almost how obeti ma share into the yakolo.
Ba ye World Cup Japan to me share. On any day you World Cup. Ah, why so?
Obeti me share now.
From 2006 the ba. Yeah, you World Cup my country nkukwa share da.
Okay.
Ah, na ye last I dry any of that obi came say, ye South Korea. Na me say obi a be share Korea nko e be cho. Black Stars on any day ye ni abena ye boy Cup ye ni Japan. Mo de me kwa ko jabi cha me show.
Hey.
Ya be key players be 8 o. Utinya munya botre. My so dey ko e ma no de kakra. Team aye me na mo dia me abi wa enjoy am. Atuo for one enjoy. Aye yo.
O de we never feel.
Aye na congrats no hand ni cats em don na ko jaisi na ko jaisi. Why so the ball na me
we are friendly game to ba mama me ka budget. Why?
Game ye dia yo.
Then I for that.
Then I Ghana for dia yo.
Ghana nyam I'm just only speaking facts. Facts that me is a genuine coach in what the more form.
And me sumi so there na ma ujina kaze coach ma ba so re enko ye kwa ya o me na ma farm re enko ba me stay enko
Jabi Kylian Mbappe shared the 400 goals and then the people are congratulating him because of the age or and then the number of goals I share and the number of teams who are currently as we speak. But so we'll check Kylian Mbappe from the childhood to currently be a wardrobe now. You could easily attest to the fact that the boy is actually destined for greatness since childhood. The entire Mekasa said, "Ne football career has been a cinematic, of which people normally do not understand how quick the rise was actually pure into the mainstream football and even the professional football, right from the academy and right from the AS Monaco days to PSG and currently playing for Real Madrid Football Club." People are not actually known to how he started because of, say, that kind of governing term from AS Monaco, playing for the Champions League, and then he was quick into the team, and then everything was actually deserved for Kylian Mbappe. But when you are checking Kylian Mbappe, you actually admit, say, the boy from Bondi was actually one particular boy. Now, everything about him was actually supernatural. Before that he was coming into the limelight, the only name that was actually blowing in the local area of Bondi, a suburb of Paris, was Kylian. And the name Kylian was actually into the mainstream when he got at the age of 6 years. Now, Oko Bondi, they have a lot of local parks on DIABY. And their local parks is actually filled with gravity walls, rocks, and other things that one man kwadani Timimbobo ye. But here you will find Kylian Mbappe on this particular field that when he's playing, he is actually fast, he is smart, and then he is fearless. Making sure, say, the kind of training Nwankasane Papa at the time that he was coaching for AS Bondi and as a youth academy coach called Wilfred Mbappe will actually advise him on how to dribble against some of the opponents and how to take the movement about some of the opponents to be sure. It made him become one of the smartest kids in the local area called Bondi, a suburb of Paris. And together with Nema Faiza Lamari, he wasn't just a mother, but then he was a disciplinarian. So according to the family of Kylian Mbappe, you will actually understand. Said the football Nana Branton Ebono, he wasn't just enjoying the sports, but then he took the sports as an educational forum just to change his life, the family, and the kids Elmo Bondia made do home common. At the age of 11 years, his father, Mbappe, told the wife said he needed to advance the career of his child into one of the elite schools academy in Paris, which is called the Clairefontaine Academy. A whole the national teams now, because most of the players no mutimi ete no mutimi make sure the sound that way will actually have a perfection the youth under 17 of the France national team, under 20, and even into the mainstream national team. When he went over there, his first 6 trainings at Clairefontaine Academy, one of the coaches Otimi supervisor the first 6 training of Kylian Mbappe. As some kind of said, this boy is destined for Ballon d'Or. Although so Onyanji Ballon d'Or, no, but checking at the kind of movement, the ball and every precision for Kylian Mbappe at the time that he was playing for the Cleveland Academy, told it why I said this guy was actually destined for greatness, and then it came to pass. Now at the age of 14, AS Monaco took that particular difficult task to actually sign him into the football club, because at that time Real Madrid Football Club rejected him. Paris Saint-Germain now later on they came for him at AS Monaco, rejected him. At Chelsea Football Club, he went over there for trials but then failed. Faisal Lamari reminded them that in the next few years to come, you will come back for my boy and then you will pay huge sum of money for his signature for him to play for your football club. So we'll check all of these things. AS Monaco for fun at the age of 14 years now. He was just a young boy from the Cleveland and then coming in to make sure so with Mabo AS Monaco, it took him just 2 years to penetrate into the mainstream of AS Monaco at the age of 16 years. The Kylian Mbappe at that particular possible time, a man at that kind of name no, within the AS Monaco team no, was how he was fast, how he was able to dribble against opponents, and how he was able to score clinical goals at tight situation and most of the big matches that he responded for AS Monaco, especially in the UEFA Champions League that particular season. That wonderful game that he played for, and I say he played against Manchester City, that wonderful game that he played against Borussia Dortmund, and how he was able to advance in the knockout stages using AS Monaco to create wonders against most of these big stable clubs in Europe, made him an elite player and made him become one of the world-class players now we all imagine at the time of AS Monaco. When he was moving for AS Monaco to PSG, Barcelona wanted him. Real Madrid Football Club wanted him, but they wanted him to play for Paris Saint-Germain. The reason why he went to Paris Saint-Germain, they said he wanted to fulfill the dream. That dream of walking away from Bondy, a suburb of Paris, and a Paris boy, I want you know Bondy, no. He wanted to fulfill the dream of playing for one of the biggest clubs in Paris, and that is Paris Saint-Germain. Because at that time, the club had invested much. The club had bought a lot of quality players. The club is actually competing, winning a lot of trophies for their cabinet and making sure they will dominate in most of the competition, with the exception of UEFA Champions League. So at the time, and not this particular young boy, Elko PSG Football Club, no, not a lot of things that in him for him to fulfill that particular dream and make sure say he will put smiles in the case of Bondy, and then he will put smiles in the case of Paris. No, but me, I had that kind of icon of Paris. I be but then at the World Cup in 2018, he was just 18 years. Look at the kind of good befitting performance that he gave for the France national team, especially in the knockout stages of the World Cup against Argentina. A world-class sprinter, 70-meter sprinter, Timmy Tumrika. According to that particular ball on the share, no, makes him one of these particular boys, a many a ban at the World Cup final in 2018, scoring that particular wonderful goal against Croatia and making sure say all the France national teammates may win the World Cup at that particular time. It made him one of the stable names in the world of football at PSG Football Club, consistently giving them that match performance, making sure say he will become a poster boy for PSG, and then scoring a lot of wonderful goals for PSG Football Club. He had Neymar, he had Lionel Messi, but then he was able to lead as the poster boy in the midst of Neymar, and even then in the midst of one of the greatest football players of all time, Lionel Messi. He was able to overshadow them with his kind of performance on the PSG Football Club. Then moving to Real Madrid Football Club, this particular season, last season as his first debut season, check the number of goals that he has scored for Real Madrid Football Club. Absolutely insane. Now, so we'll check the number of goals that he has scored. For PSG, he scored 256 goals. At Real Madrid Football Club, he has scored 62 goals. And at for France national team, he has scored 55 goals. And for AS Monaco, he has scored 27 goals. This is a legendary goal start for the side of Kylian Mbappe. And I know very well, say, with the age he done him now, currently he will turn up to 27 years in no time. But they're looking at the age he done at this particular young period of time. Now, making sure so wait to me actually this kind of number of goals now. I know very well, say, so or turning to 31 or turning to 32 at the age of 33 Obetima commanded close to about 700 goals to his credibility, and I know he will do a particular thing very well. But for the France national team, one particular player in Ramaniji was a branch here in N'Golo Kante, DIABY, for a year on participating from the France national team. He's come back to the France national team. Oh, share time and no more call or more Ankas Academy. I mean, or elite school. A lot of people, cameras were all over because of how N'Golo Kante will be up and as him. When he did in a game, Didier Deschamps made him the captain of that particular side after say Kylian Mbappe a film no. And look at the number of ball or boy at the other side of France national team. Oma 1 assist, 6 ground duels in winning the France national team, 9 recoveries in the midfield for the France national team, 4 concrete tackles for the France national team, 100% accurate long balls in the midfield, 100% successful dribbles, 94% passing accuracy, 84 passes completed. That was the most in the midfield that they played yesterday. And it tells you the kind of moment N'Golo Kante a defining in the midfield. The only player that I am actually expecting him to return to the France national team is also Paul Pogba, to partner N'Golo Kante in the midfield, just for them to recreate that memories that they created in the 2018 World Cup of Mutimi Vini and the France national team. Now, I know very well, say, with that good performance of Paul Pogba, the AS Monaco, in the coming of days and the coming of weeks to come, if say World Cup only eligible, that's the Didier Deschamps has selected basic players for them to lead the France national team in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. For Pogba and N'Golo Kante combination, and that particular World Cup coming next year, will also create another defining moment for the France national team.
Mate, Meda Sepa, you're ready and you're now, I'm Dosted King. Good evening, watching live from Ejo. So please update me on Daniel Kofiche. Kofiche, Mantezi, as a was here. Or keke boss na. Is it Kofiche Kofi how many years? 2 years on.
Yes.
Hey, Kuma pra. Hey, Rade. Yes, what shall say pre born. Edge Beba. I was there module live from Sunyani and I was a good day, Abu. Nana Kuntunkuni Messi is going to win the Super Ballon d'Or. Greetings to people of Wamahini. So from Nana to Park. Abu, I'm sorry for Francis. I wish him all the best from Nana to Park. Nedia or it was only too bad. Abu Francis in you is serious. So speedy recovery charms. The rest of the banner Wababe Ranabwa Manema Kuye Chamate about to your group. No, good afternoon, Abu and your team. This Japan team have played together for more than 4 years. They have been consistent, and it is this same team who beat Brazil last month by 3-2. Now looking at our team, that Otuado Parade, this is the first time they are playing together. So we need to give them the benefit of doubt. Nana Kwesi Courtois, Koforidia, and on the Fiera Moze. I beg, give Abi Mohamed more time. As on none that will now know when a bomb there. Here we are. Good evening, guys. I'm watching live from Bekwai, Cancer. I pray for him supernatural healing. Spirit recovery in Jesus' name. My name is Nanaba K. Michael. The country Interallies FC team president. Mate, you're the area. Good evening, Abu. Enjoyable panels. You are doing a great job for your listeners. N'Golo Kante is very solid. Wishing our players for the recovery. Senior citizen from Yendi, Northern region, or about ABOU. Good evening, Fakye TV. Your team is unbeatable. I want B to analyze on the Black Stars performance today. Emmanuel Medilab Diagnostic Service, Bantama branch on the Fiaba ABOU. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. I'm Estika Junior. I watch you live from Atonsu Ranzi. Abu, for me, I think we should start Kotuado now. Cause no tactics on the field. There be a futu for a board. Abu, led through to be told to the management of the Black Star. Must look up to the Lord Amo of Asante Koroko, because he's very fantastic in terms of good delivery in crossing, speed, and physique. The guy is good, so the management must pay attention to that guy and give him the chance to exhibit what is in him. Greetings to Maestro Ricardo Varas, and of course, my godfather, the special one, Mohamed Abib and Abu. You are so, Mate Yedase, but I bought the Umbubim. Esteka, you bought Umbubim. Why, Umbubim, near the Ma mere na mi ni nkomo jantoa Herbal Clinic come so 10 minutes. Me ba pe ya TS na fa fisel no ato aso ma ye ba sisi a.
Center.
Yeah.
Said na mi nua be me ken. Enye Herbal Clinic keke. A research center, you dedicate your strength to research into herbal medications.
Yeah.
okay, if free to na ya na the anima ya bibidro, o ya we as a quartier haba kawebom. Those times need me live healthy, need me to nasa but he say be chemicals, yanka chemical B, chemical C, near fancy ya we no. Ya be bro, ya beka to see any word room because na de ya na nanamo ye no, ya ja to ho ama ye a JJ mu.
Yeah.
Until you go back to your roots, na ya investing more into research a war a bibidro mu. The bibidro to me ye na ye de adom ye man for any Ghana for. Eti open down to a herbal clinic check when you be PM Kumasi Abidjan Kwanta. What Lake Road. Abidjan Kwanta Lake Road. But some train airquine so out to the next stop Abidjan Kwanta.
Yeah.
It will be a friend school junction after Rehoboth Christian Community School. That junction at one so I also saw an idea of Honoma. Would one of so be also down to a herbal clinic or be a ebecho. Now, young statistics kakra. Currently a war nipa 10,000 be a war Ghana be a nemu 73 eda ewu of stroke.
Okay.
In previous years, about 10 years ago, na ya real kum nipa pa malaria and communicable diseases.
Yeah.
But I say about mostly of stroke and heart diseases and a eku amount for say. Stroke to me obia. Ya ka stroke at the causes near me no. Either say a moja veins na di moja ko wadwem no baby a rupture and I say nya major blockage preventing moja ne say enko wadwem mu enti obia a potential stroke patient.
Okay.
Enti e kan isi ane e kan say mental ma stroke symptoms na obo nkaye no enko chill preko pa untimi nya ho hwe ansa na abe dadwen ato abusua so na abe hawa to abusua so dwane bra dwan to herbal clinic na yenye mumoja munhwehwemu mawo ne entufo ne ma bebre ho enema bi okra na utimi sha asentema etimi prevent stroke kra nipa bebre nya symptoms stroke symptoms emma prekopeda stroke obia no nya stroke e ba prekope wo habo so onsa ayotititi onan ayotititi wo beda nya ne na onsa no hu se moja nkom hu se aye dead. It is something singing about never on Kai say bibi cause who nipadua ne ma wo hear attention. It is a would see me na the foot on man say unya symptoms we nyina to me cantem never grant to a herbal clinic. Na yem found safe video so na yem ma wadro papa bibidro bi on ma moja no viscosity o moja no mu edu. Enti akoma ni pia kwa etimi clotte in a part of moja no because a more do a pia according to clotting factor and also be costro.
Yeah.
To be do baby now vein baby a clotte emoja intimi enya access to the brain cells I said the moja ne koho. Enti wo fear stroke ya de hu hia pam. And I have 5 vital organs. Any party I see, your 5 organs, and you need to do my own team tenacity.
No correct.
Sabi on set channel over tenacity.
No correct.
But 5 vital organs here, wadwene, wakoma, or lung, or liver, or kidney. Sani ama 5 we move bia touch ma untimin tenacity.
No correct.
Enti down to back from 25th of last month, and I'm sure say you free screening into your vital organs. Bra, near that free screening, ma young go vital organs mu. The shocking revelation said, we used to for the second cause of death, heart.
Akuma no.
Akuma kumni papa is when your heart attack, when you kumni pa organa passes say. Enti minua would say me papa from Ricardo Brana down to a herbal clinic. Yenhwe wakuma and vital organs in him. Near my wife to papa. Na yencho they do on just living habits be and I say o enhance no sano. And then maybe I will be nesse about home to necessary. It's a brand new phone safe videos near who sign your money in a near wow. Yeah, the next a year very important. I say in our share home so a woman sem. Down to a herbal and scientific research center. Ye di a juma or so a woman sem both male and female infertility issues. Or ya bear my low sperm count or sperm mobility and our form. There a problem with sperm production be an over down to a herbal clinic. You be too for near wajma ayade ABOU or your bar infections. Ahawa masi say o fallopian tube o service small was PID PCOS and hepatitis fibroid and near my ha and ma was say no baby on maminia from the age time as a konya menstruation 13 14 15 hon and man na any day oh school mu ebo ma baby swim me and sane o ne moja ne mada o a potential candidate for fibroid o a potential candidate for PCOS. Common in EMS is say young girls because people PCOS some of the symptoms are my PCOS na ma ho ye fe unya o built up no hormonal imbalance.
Okay.
Enti mema hormones ni produce more than a ma hormone.
Okay.
Enti PCOS mema o physical appearance na ye fe. Ube jina so kama wa ye kese kama unidi na so na bia na wo ye kese. Wait my fasting be 1 week undi and papa bia our body na ye kese kama.
Okay.
Enti deceiving most of our young ladies. Time obe hu say ya late na time wa worry na obe pa wo. No who say PCOS no aha na ma say aye normal bebre na wo mama ontimi kra na wa ye de wa fafunu anya eba oba dwan to herbal clinic ya obotre ye be no beto nchia bosoma miensem pepepe be regulate wo menstruation cycle no na wanya adret na to nkosua kama ama be man sperm no eni nkosua na be hia na watimi anya awo papa ope extra kran ye wo kumase heye Kumasi Eputoja Abidjan Kwanta School Junction. There may they eka to na ya kom kakra beme bia o prostate.
Okay.
Prostate gland no important for urination and sperm production. Say o show asabi me tune sebi kakra. O produce o sperm ni wia ebefa o prostate gland nim. Na prostate gland no amani nsuo nsuo white na ye hu no wa bonten ye no ne sperm no prostate gland na produce san liquid no ema etimi ema sperm ne mobile enye prostate gland na ka sperm na ye mo enti pontimi movie the prostate gland na de ahoden pia sperm no ama sperm na etimi akọ fertilization it bema bia wo bi na the problem ho ye either prostate enlargement and also prostate cancer. Mostly in Ghana, a prostate enlargement and yehu. The symptoms ni na affect urination because the makeup of the prostate gland na urinary tract o so try no osro and a prostate gland and na sepe. It or enlarge pe no push the space prostate gland no occupy no. It will produce Johnson eba out and manitimi kono entimi nko. Ever so crown so such a 500 ml. Na bibia piano na space ekrana eso abeti ebedu be 100 ml. It will the edge for urination because space no abekoto abi na Johnson abegum. It will feel the air say me Johnson. Wako gina hospital Johnson so endorse one nya ne viscosity a edi pia Johnson na. To be gina ho ade ahoden pia Johnson emma. Meanwhile, me papa obi a wadi 40 years and above you are a potential candidate for prostate. We are potential can especially and number grade na yenya infections ba kumienu ema virus ekwan momutimi ewura ho ema etimi cause niam bebre etu adaroma de edro bia no famika ho ye rubber na to be mema by grant to herbal clinic within the first week ye be treat you ama rubber na be ye feel be mem na ye feel mo ya ma time na e what medication so ama prostate gland no etimi shrink into the normal size. Ni actual preventive ways ubetimi live okay o prostate gland no enya issues build. The last of it idea about down to a herbal clinic. You have a good physiotherapy center our clinic wa reason here doctor my name is Penny for you know physiotherapy by say most patients are more defect from stroke. When stroke we now no medro no na say clotting and a cause that part of the body a core offer about affect a particular place within the brain until here a pattern of treatment physiotherapy and rehabilitational procedure about what adrenal cells the adrenal moon what na who there say part be the other part need to take the responsibility as take it's a robefa brain wizard ABC so ama with time I treated that part now my brain no exercise I do go to I communicate it to the brain some person me pijamensa oba the stroke ne ho atono na aka exercise na adwen no ene ne body ne part of the body ne betimi communicate na etimi awaya ye na adwen na chance na me pijamensa me tumi na me kwa ha utu ese de so anotimi chechira akoboduam obesani akona yakona da so dwene se oboduam sa pepepe na stroke after stroke effects no it is a unya stroke no na account to ho na di na otwe bosome mienu bosome mensa afe ye be mo drama stroke ne beko akwawie no anya physiotherapy and rehabilitation a menua me papa oboa the symptoms say jawo ho na no na de betena wanya ho kwan pa amfa ntwiti na e de adesam foforo bro. It's a good physiotherapy and rehabilitation center within Grantua Herbal Clinic. And they started beauty enhancement treatment. Your friends are offended to us.
Yeah.
Oba, ya domo, Sunday man, my confidence, my ultimate Oba hofe now really pema confidence no already be how different. It's your butt enlargement, breast enhancement, vaginal rejuvenation. Very good for mama for amawo ba kumienu miensa. Member school for ya be o meju influence. And procedure a non-invasive method ni ebe use e rejuvenate that part of the body. Na what me anya youthfulness no ema what me dey di empemu agro ai bibia kama. Keloid remover. Stretch marks cleaning say pimples keloid nema ho baby a on say ya your machine yetimi stubborn fat remover emphasize kan encount eti Bragant to Herbal Clinic and answer from a number me ankasa me number from CC ebefa 0555 80 55 o from CC ebefa number no na when ya kwanya question be about the me no wadi ho nkomo bia no benya ho abotre na matomebo na me no ahwehwe ma chechim bibia kama oba so adwanto aye ma me kan se metia me antije parakonom oba ye do be go through the lab procedure ye do be fa bibia me hu se indeed yare we ne how yare bebre ya hu so ese most of the STI enso begu na nka be wom eni nyina ye pe. It's me can't say so white be from a 70 change na when you go no and as when you syphilis. As you go to the normal lab system, as you sure. Say I real when you treaty, the group papa count, I'm a hoto. No what's media as a perfect Grant to Herbal Clinic.
Dog Mate, here's a phone number if you need from him.
Number is 0555 80 55 It's mean ya mention fi emma yare kwanko emeto so o de chinchini ache na wabemo bua eno enti na doctor na osu kutira mpemaba se mebeboa na yare nya bibidru enye din enya hoto enye nmunyam e wo Ghana enti bra na Grantua Herbal Clinic o yare da oso no ye ntene te emma
Monte ti no ye Grantua Herbal Clinic sere kan ye no ramu na ye mboa e de ba ni stroke na omu tu ni te pa 2 years kwa no na chiwa to akwa within 1 month na wenya ya isana bwa manema ko ye pedi amanti nana doc na tin nkano yere
Sports. This is sports.
Cheche, lower, cheche, lower.
Thursday, I'm sure in the year. You told me you had this affinity with a girl.
So far. That's what I'm going to hear.
Can we be friends?
What?
Can we be friends?
Hey, you are calling Penisa.
Yes, we're Penisa. No one's who know for fair. Yes.
We are the mate who focus over for her. Opa Chalaka. Then the same kind of year you are. Yes, we can also some about some other tale.
I'm not so romantic, but they are doing what you may adding.
Mama, Miss So, Madam Adi in Nania cry you. Mama, may I be may I ban upon you?
Jimmy, we are having
fọ́. Pólè ló wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ yànnà. Káyé mọ̀mọ́ yé.
Mani amakoye pere ma hono nhwehwemu na omoye edomu asukopa asana ebe ma ndua ya ma nduri na ze na mi are ne ade esese ti ware ye na otifi na no so ebe ma nhwehwemu so yoba na ni nso bi gu nso ni gu no nkan wechi hore ohene wadua ma na yekura na oye so be no medu bi ahwa be wuntem dog semenka fantos de bia nipa no abe so pepepe ba ko na ebo mode ekokoti namu sayare ne bi wo a eye shabuti a oli obi be ko bi so wo a ebia ejanan bia mu yusu no ene kokofasa sa ha no etimi ereba tujo nso obre owa abonsi nso bi fi wase wo eba na owa wote se wo yefu na se obi no eyo ya na we chichitwe owa na ese fever ayo ba so a ya na se su fit egu sa nka wo mu ni be ma ware no hu ye adwuma no na wo tiam na wo zampa wakwa akotintu de ramu awo dank nature healthcare o ma so mere na ya pomode na ya hwew na ya mawadru papa onoma susanso boni bia eni echinya no nko na wo yefuyare se osa wakwa enko atidi yare edunya na afi yare awodo na edunya no wo ni chemo dank nature healthcare complex a yereni aboa trade pechi number 2 ana abenyo mo fadok na manane ne nkasa 0244 017 556 0244 017-556 na 0266-593-330 0266-593-330 danka na ahonto fie ne ho tirani abo na ne mankoye pa etimi enfama tentem so ma mention komo no ase na mewuram na mindi kakra na emwa na ne mandela di enfama nra ewo parliament niama didadi ema ni Ghana baba bewurama en finance minister pay perfect Dr. Atopos Seneko ekokodi nkomo na 2026 budget a enewuramu afimu ni nyina no obomode kasafa yentie nsema nei obomode ni nchichimu a odiwuramu de mewo parliament.
Mr. Speaker, an amount of 200 million Ghana cedis has also been allocated for the construction of mini stadiums in 3 regions. Mr. Speaker, again an amount of 150 million has been allocated for the procurement of fire tenders and assorted fire equipment. And finally, Mr. Speaker, an amount of 150 million Ghana cedis has been allocated for the Black Stars to participate in the World Cup.
Until lawyer commodity tuga na 150 million. There no era na yede akwa the World Cup na bojma but ne ono ankasa esa bomode nyaraje echichi emunra nsemo kan ye on sport no see eno bomode ano no achichi asiri mache.
Where are the 10 youth centers? There's like this 3 regions are regions that do not have any sports facilities. And so the focus is to give them facility. These are new regions. They are not existing regions. Regions already having some. So, recently some regions were created and some of them do not have any sporting facility. What I did was to allocate the resources to the ministers for the minister for sports to choose which region. So we have 6 regions and there is another region, an existing old region that doesn't have one. I think it's Upper East region that doesn't have one. So there are 7 in all. Okay. And I think Volta region also doesn't have a sports stadium.
The ever watch ni adia, but all kana this old boy you as you need sports stadium.
I'm surprised say minister ka obobo ja bronga hafu ne baako and it tells you still be a lucky lobbying.
No, but this serious. Is there a no mampenyin kra mampenyin kasa.
It tells you say be still a lucky lobbying.
Yes, account.
Na so okay, was it new ones?
Ebe say nye we say we did only say but party says account. Is it be account? Ko kebe mo apa. Ozu new ones mo. Already 6 in our account here, but say already do or money ni bi. Tie no na no obobo ba no. Upper West. Voter. Party says e bono ka ho. There was a big call. Tie say na si ombre na omo aye na aboa na ne ma dadi pa. Na so na the MTN FA Cup draw no round of 64. JP na itimi e call so. Na Yakona Yankunkuti Kakra, Mr. Frank Nelson, Jumadie no, ne hon komo ne serenema, esi ewram no, na the draw ni to join na ha, ne minim rentiment me nye we into me adia. Na as mamere, round of 64 no fish chess na nkasa, na mehwe na bobo some matches ni so zone F Techima Liberty bebo nsuatre FC na DBB United FC ebo Brekum Chelsea Doma Unity Young Apostles Diana ne Bechem United na Brekum asa ebo amana former interior zone J no say ni city 2-2 Dominancy FC ebo 11 Wonders Police National ebo Mistress Ebusu Abra UCC Youngsters ebo Sredu All Blacks that's honor the Etienne na Oba Zone A na a great ambition ebo Asanka FC out of football True Life FC Urema na Oba unse vision so ni atram the visa dreams ebo for you sympathy na God FC so no abo Great Olympics in Tala so ebo 1-2 Ramo Zone D Baseke Holy Stars Bibiani Gold Stars 11 Wise ebo FC Samates na Debisu Soccer Lions ebo Fija Real United FC and Abyss Paradise FC ebo Serie All Stars Mediama ebo secondary Rose there we dey look if you for talk it is a local debut if you for talk about let me say talk we there anobe dem pa na our me the other zone no na ya hwe we ni ade a me branchi kakra na me hu we kakra nzana maba zone we me hu Northern Zetuna aka Northern Zetuna FC ebo Victory Club Warrior Osporti ko Tamale na boga Soccer Master boy PFC Karela ebo wa Power TF Exponential FC ebo Real Tamale United Tamale City ebo Brekum City FC na yemra the other zone no Zone B Okwa United Paul City FC Home Stars ebo Golden Home Stars ebo Golden Warriors Wafa and so ebo Kwasi United FC Oho United ebo Pando Heart of Lions na Zone C ana ede no wono FC Ashanti Guru 4 Benab FC Future Stars ebo Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko Park Academy Boken Pfizer na Nations FC ne Ebony and ebo intine run of 64 draw etu Ghana no na ne yere hon common eruametimi era the Black Stars of Ghana lose 2-0 to Japan after the game against 9-4 on introduce Ghana ye legend na kasa dia for ye tie sema ne obomode etimi to Jafa introduce eruam.
I believe so. I think that the results are never in doubt. I mean, what we observed here 2-0 fair results. It could have been worse looking at the number of shots that they had in the second half. But I think we have to go back home and then plan. And I'll still maintain that we should not take these matches for granted. Because we've known for the past 2-3 months that we'll be playing South Korea and Japan. And once again, I want to say that communication should be the key here. I believe so. I think that
no. Ozi we na nchara nye ibi we but na e was a prepare room ye na ebo na na makwere my DIABY we we say South Korea beto so na be the incident we intimi show rade we there Abu Francis Sina Kedema turu boboko no ko France and I said the incident we no na say dey no cra Dey no crack. Say dey no crack. I don't know the room no but was to FC edi omo message aba na no say Abu no the love emoji bi a room now say the images are terrible and we send you our strength and all our thought Francis. The whole club will be by your side to overcome this ordeal, and we will be by your side to help you recover as quickly as possible. Black Stars and Omode Diaka Eruametimi. The Ghana Football Association President, Mr. Kediezo Kreku, and Zone Diano. As this video recovery, son, Ghana is with you. You will be back stronger and better. As it thanks to our medical staff for the high level of support offered this far, and also to the medical staff of Tulu FC who have been so supportive. Finally, gracias to the entire medical staff of our Japanese brothers. Abu will be back by the grace of God. So the other Ebabe Ramano Edempano and Mauze CCR 2 minutes ago update from area Santichun and as another corner official Facebook and Abu said. Abomodi etimeda to anu edempa. Was the update on Francis Abu the Ghana Football Association wishes to inform the public that Francis ABOU is in a stable condition following his injury in the Korean Challenge Cup against Japan on Friday. ABOU was fouled by Tanaka in the early stage of the second half and was rushed to the Toyota Memorial Hospital after receiving emergency treatment at the stadium. The Black Stars medical team, led by Dr. Prince Pambo and the Tulu FC team doctor and doctors at the Toyota Memorial Hospital, have held a comprehensive meeting and agreed on an appropriate management plan for the player. The Ghana Football Association wishes to thank Ghanaians for their support and outpouring of solidarity during this unfortunate incident. The association will update the public on the next step for the player's surgery and recovery plan in the coming hours. The Ghana Football Association wishes Francis ABOU a speedy recovery. So that's from the Ghana Football Association spokesperson. That's Henry Asante Chu, Mr. Hart. And the Ababa Begram. There is an incident, that they are also the French League. Also the Aba. Wishing a speedy recovery. Among the Black Stars and also your official X handle also. Area Ababa tomorrow wish ABOU speedy recovery. There is a winning not taking center stage, na ka game na nka zebi ramba winning ade are who ye papa video na ntime hwento aso. So you wishing the speedy recovery so onkomra na onsamba meto aso boy dwen fa ma man Ghana Francis ABOU are who ye papa. But I don't know true for no on phone and answer or doctors no bi na incident isi o my quick abasa na answer yours. I don't know if team doctor no wo that I'm sure say be a team doctor no most we all but you know 100% I'm sure say team doctor no around go pay communicate and they said the almost CT no any Mr. Hart they know cause indicate the person is around, which I'm sure say be most of the foreign players no I know but most of times I know more team doctors edu machi most of times I know more team doctors edu machi. So I just hope say maybe I know more team doctor no around. Habib, I do with very honest. I do with the Habib, I know it. Make sure born incident in the sea, you know. From that moment till now, I've not been myself properly because this is a young boy. The carrier and Afina drew baby from Circle Brugger or the Roma Baby Romo to Lu Afina born and cat. Epija Kakranka Kraban and in I anticipate so bit me. The Black Stars no why a bit on and off Obamu Kakra no ko and about I say about a man of a manager creating Hong Kong. Unfortunately, at the say Aquacotomo and who injury when you're easy 1 year. I did about one in this usa into the recovery no say process no say setback in the maybe into the rehabs no nya dina ebia na nyamia ya na dom na ne ho aton intentem. And this is the sports but you cannot blame anybody. But the ABOU Tanaka just when he was substituted no boy they could show sportsmanship. He just rushed straight into the Ghana technical bench, and you to add, and then the players no more bench in Akopa or Munina Chelsea. And certain case in SC. And I can grow no Koku, athlete injuries are part of Agrona Yedino. Now it brings me back to when common when it comes to bonuses and in the money at their Kuku. I have always maintained this position and I'll maintain players. Whatever players do them, I am in full support of every footballer of fighting for the seeker. Omodieno, a professional, a career, it can end at any time. How many footballers when I go through phase we are Ombabaka, Omutimisa Hidina Omonaso, Librowa, Omuntimisu Omodadam, and Koku Nina, wouldn't my Hoseme. Where just friendly match winning bonus be anymore. Any idea kwaku pra no. We were catch us and as a club side with me pra. Kwaku club side with pra. Still as an out to be that suit aneka. Yeah. But national team. Obane yabo assignment ni na winning bonus now kwa. It's done. And yan say
Ghana for ama ya no aye den ne ani abre e de agu ye mpanifo no so ama recently so if no so take lessons from previous and yema bia emboa national team na nkasa nko nanima players proud they've taken it upon themselves to constantly visit them to make sure say more recovery more rehab and in yema co properly and maybe atwam wo be press na wo kwa na agya wa agyagyam yen kai hwe ne kwaku me hu say obi send me message say Black Stars and Ghana nko what's the problem yeah prepare hoko World Cup bia me anya situation of this nature so year ben na ye kwa aka men kodi ni see that was in 2010
yeah
edi nya aka men kodi ni ma di see last year before see ye beko Jojo Walakot no wa peja o sa injury ni ba mu no be see the Walakot any projections are near Yedema Jojo Walakot when seen that movie. And then Ababa Francis ABOU. There are other players also suffer series of injuries and also severe injury. Now it is say this level. And I think that I will say you take it clear from this. These are things that for me and where I sit, Koku untimin kase avoidable because I grown yidi a contact sport. Injuries are part of the game. We wish every footballer injury free. But we could say, see, now who do we blame? Footballer be any of our park is will be winning your name. Nobody will do that. At Renchem assign and out to Aquadano. And I think that maybe as a nation, the only thing we can do to support him, say messages, not the goodwill messages, speedy recovery, whatever prayers, support, Yeshu, Edeman, and then it should not be a thing of one day. This boy will need us throughout the process. If it in the young when the surgery will be conducted, he need all of us. Day now, you surgery from that day. Enkopem adan hobetona obey fully fit edina partners every single second. This boy needs our support. He needs our prayers. Constant check up on him. Baby, our bono. A high level club they will take proper care of him to make sure say he will be back and back for good. But as a nation, let us not neglect him. A Ghana, Franca, and Obejina Musu Pijabwaye. All call for tackle no. A now gain any Susi and say he want to defend Nemai Sabeya, Nemai Enkolusu. And in Guasento Nemai and out to Yenchim Ababetu. So in line of duty, or Savo or my Ghana, and we are Quacoton. It is time Ghana pays him back. Constantly, let's check on ABOU Francis. Near making sure that whatever support, being it moral, being it physical, being it spiritual, financial, any support that ABOU Francis will need, Ghana should be there first to help him before to lose. At the I also my Ghana first before to lose. Because we're proud to lose Jesse. Ghana Jesse White no NSL and would be proud. You making sure that at every given opportunity we are there to support the boy. We can't than to wish him speedy recovery. And I keep on maintaining my stance. Because say players never $10,000 and are buying any penny for if for Begia to say young farmer players that they deserve it. Say $100,000 they deserve it. Obia wa baba beka se NSC so na wan I agree you betimi akasa modern bo na nso ania we can criticize so modern bo nso ani bakwaku na djuma awafa no who football you chose different profession also with there and whatever is due you there so aban so dem yem fama wo se wa djuma na wo ye no company bi nsam na wo se private near say fama yem fa wo there ma wo because these boys go through a lot. Now, no, ye bo Fatao Isaku, the documentary, no. Yeah. Let's have one any ABOU. Or the name I bet now, and now Chekweku. So only players need Jim Komona or situation we man. To get back, be on your feet and make sure, say, who bet to make ya kind be able to cry. I am difficult. Who did not park so now all call for challenge. Now, we skyway go through or mind that. How do you even go in for challenges? How do you tackle? To win situations for team. Tough
lot or try the latest update to Abani.
Yes, sir.
How's that?
This Saturday there will be no live match on TV due to technical challenges, but there will be 2 live matches on Sunday. As I'm thinking of Eduana, 11 on this Mediama. We apologize for 11 on this Mediama on boy, and I crack. And I know boy.
That
on matches are crack. And I could have been on boy, but I can't go for as much. Me can't defend no. We will make up as much. Me so mo camera e twa kuomi ya. Omo camera ni twa kuomi. We make up as much.
On se technical challenge.
Technical dey. Na technical ni twa kuma as twa nkran.
Challenges.
Kwaku challenges be. Challenges the technical ni twa kuma as twa nkran.
Challenges bebre. Nya but.
And defend wo mo.
Challenges abi. Why would me nya technical
challenges be?
Technical challenges.
Mo nyamo na no pa ira o tell sisi ya you na take atem say ye ba ko. You know I am from so bad at was where then.
A technical challenge.
There be at was where then. A deliberate and yet technical challenge. Technically.
Hey, Banco Fuzu can have a bureau.
That can be a
technical challenge.
Technically.
I should. Uncle, technical challenge.
Abu Francis Pranama Makai Jerry Akaminko. Since the Ghana played against Netherlands in a friendly match, just a game I have born in the Aqua World Cup. And a Jerry Kunya that's a crucial injury, you know. And Uti conversation after the injury, the boy wasn't okay again after that injury. And even missing the World Cup even brought him, mental unstableness, kakra. But before the injury, the Black Stars were playing very well. But after the injury, we saw, the mentality of Black Stars players on the pitch, like it went off. They were not concentrating. It seems they were emotionally down because of what happened to Abu Francis. So Obi call into a serious, challenge cramp now. He will mind his way of tackling because of what happened earlier on the pitch. That's what I say. And this is why I believe, say oye abrante na osiso na o di dwumadi bia, you shouldn't take your spiritual aspect lightly.
Aduro.
DIABY. And enru ho, but me no sana me feel it.
Oh, okay. So ya abrante osiso dwumadi bia o dia huhumu nsem.
Irrespective, say wo
ton so.
Say o ton Nescafe wo kwan, say upia trolley. A ton hands-free. See, don't take your spiritual aspect lightly, because as it is quite not normal. A player coming onto the pitch, he never knew. Say, Obabishia Sankunishiawi, and they do this particular period there. What there's our injury is, what they check it. If you say we copy the ABOU World Cup, those 8 key players now, Oman about this game now. What the hell?
Wow.
Most of the players now my witness to this injury now. Some of them are say World Cup in the day. Me nancy one bit me akubi no.
Oh, okay.
They wouldn't give their best performance for Ghana Black Stars. Often Obeka chose with pra. Obeka could do camp, but I will train you 1-2. Obeka chose with Philippine. I want a tie of Philippine. I want a Philippines won't member, not a bench. Check it. Ghana, when Ghana played against Brazil, was it Brazil or Nicaragua? Thomas Partey missed that game, boy.
Yeah.
I think Brazil or Nicaragua or something like that. Thomas Partey missed that game. Do you know why? He knew very well before that match we were going to the World Cup 2022. And at Arsenal, I feel no free injury about for. And then he cannot afford to play within that particular midfield. And at that time, Otuado person the nebon. Otuado ball 4-1-4-1. He wanted to play only him in the midfield. Thomas Partey didn't say there be that tax now. Otuado the man say Omo against Brazil no. He cannot play that particular match because of playing him as a lonely pivotal midfielder. It takes a lot of strength of a midfielder to do that particular job. I feel no free injury is over. I better with me about that particular midfield.
That was the final matches before now.
Before the World Cup, no.
World Cup, no.
Because against Switzerland, no boy. I think the Nicaragua, Brazil. Check what the check is. Thomas Partey ambo game, no. And after the game, he was all to say, they may not Thomas Patambo, one any excuse, but Oshimwa, the guy didn't want to play that particular match.
A final game, a boy and son, a co, was against Switzerland.
Was against Switzerland.
And I give no, a yine, ado, Sale Same, ne like she was in the boy. I'm on a boss, I give no. I give never said a party will be but one more, a
Switzerland match, you know. So, almost say, definitely, say, Oshe, say, a bekabe 6 months to World Cup, these things are bound to happen. And it's not only the Ghana national team, DIABY. It could even lead someone here and just say, Castellano, Messi, and Kobe. We can see great players, even just like Lionel Messi, missing the FIFA World Cup because of these particular situations. And that is why I feel, say, if we are not going to see our Black Stars players giving out a good performance for the national team. We are not going to see some of the key players coming out to play for Ghana Black Stars, because after this World Cup, we are not playing at AFCON. What Ghana will play is friendly matches.
Yeah.
They be crucial. And I see a name out the World Cup squad, and Ghana will be playing some friendly matches towards the World Cup squad. And no crampono, the players will be very careful on the field of play. And Abu Memenka say we a spiritual aspect, but we a Black Stars player. Now, at this particular moment in time, about the Ghana Black Stars.
Manpaibu
Munyadi. Check it. I brought to you the ball AFCON. Was it 2021 AFCON? One player will be say, I don't want to.
Dane Kofi
Fine player. So who will be a Ghana number 10 or no? Nobody come close to him. He is a direct player. But the assembly now to know. Almost getting to 2-3 years. Or this in Pauli, a ball Bundesliga 2, a qualifier bar Bundesliga proper. I bet one from South Pole in the mainstream Bundesliga. I didn't see that the movie. He is suffering. 2-3 years or more border. Do you think it's quite easy? It's not easy. So I feel say these things it's not normal. These things is not normal. The last time I saw DIABY was when Arsenal was playing against Stoke City. I think 2011 or something. Jack was here. I saw that kind of feeling from this particular boy. And it's not normal. There was a new concept players taking the normal. Benjamin Asare, start time to the World Cup, on you careful. Send me a tour. I can't say Jojo Wallacott, no. Yeah, training. Now it was in a club, no boy. And almost a ball very good. Very good. It happened 2 times. Yebo Babaya Sports Stadium. And from there for the a lot of things happened at the Black Stars training camp. We feel one more on the club side.
We see that
in being. Benjamin Asare should be careful. Who a local player? That's who feel say you want to go to the World Cup. Prince Owusu Midiama and those players now here from consistently to the Black Stars national team. They should be very careful. Spirituality is very important. Not even just players. Any other job that you are doing, don't take your spiritual aspects lightly.
Yeah.
Funny serious. Mananya with daily dose say may farm a spiritual aspect be very serious. And yes, sir. What one KB shame na samato. And this is Abu France, me Philippine the map guy no. And one will say, we ask na brabona you to know. Say asem tu nia do nkwa be fa so abeboa no.
Yeah.
Japan player him say we di bone. He knew very well say we di bone. I'm not sure say Japan is one particular country. They are very disciplined.
Yeah.
And they are taught just like African home. Yeah, will say respect the elders, bumpenifo, follow doctrines, follow respected rules. No, that is how Japan is well taught. The Japan, no Japan. Na so mu say nkokrafo et baby a o che da konenche akra che da konenche dey Nigerians na wenyi na baby do some pimpin so ho no ona old men as I omo so me demigods.
Okay.
It's not brand no hu so free game no no.
Now was all Ghana bench or no.
Needed to go. It's not just be play be and play will probably be on fire.
Yeah.
But the Japanese
born
how they are being nurtured up no. It's actually different as comparing to China and even South Africa.
Yeah, but I mean, if they have a budget, and but who for you and I'm a mama friend for them, why?
Oku my nuano speedy recovery. Your mom pie said it will come good. Now what you have a born now, yes, all born because this is a Juma. A dear me table so. But me share video. No. I've decided not to watch the video because of many reasons. But the TN say Yan Shannon Hunton, you should help him. And Baby will pry and will pry about you prying here. For Japan, they are least when it comes to these things, or me a very solid one. So they'll be able to help. So they are hearing someone Henry Asante to me social media and so I think say my bomb will be at my come. This injury is something that is very serious. When we are born, we can't do more Papa BIB. And they will ensure speedy recovery. That is what I want to see, and then I wish him well. But I guess now for 7 or kind, and I'm issue. But and yes, you name said the all can hear, but yamfa. They know said the all can. That is how it's supposed to be, and we are not correct. But yamfa because yeah, fire one drink that I had the best. Yeah, you'll be unable to your phone. You'll be unable to sign drink. The match is busy, you know. Matches are a year and a day, and you see about World Cup in the year. But so to me, share planning a year ahead of the World Cup because you have combiable. This can be our AFCON. Playing matches that the players neighbor. But in players, they will be selective. Some will come, some won't come. And say I never call, say I never hear. And it's all due to these factors. And don't do it with to drag the injury by but so that mechano. They will show the speedy recovery. Your bomb players and Overton and Temna. Rabano Ababo give. But who this also suggests to me is that you ain't mean the keepers not temporary game. But who? Chevabia. Guy in the years who was short. And never be a Francis Nanny. I think you're good in Amusan. I keep a boss short now and imagine upon you.
Is it power?
Yes, that is the gospel truth. You will be not play and another one. Then you will be a fan in nine or hitting no. What you bunayo. And when you are collected to be a because of your Calabian and Nano, a young you. The nice you want a good nine. That is to tell you that a power. The footballers need it. 20 and out to hold now so now so they won't share football in a year. And the BIB and some more. I told you why. We can work praying. Can you see everything I am Pejaria coming good enemy because you said probably be a view was play up your backup no prayer count. But we have
she be man ever boaman a career. I could roll this a young guy. I will find that 24. Wow, 24.
Until there should be some sort of a yet be say, oh, we ban be proud. These are the things. Because you say, or what we are in the community. But the
thing, Crow, I don't leave you pa. Example, ma. I don't know. Everyone, I said about cannot be the more example. Say, in a way, cry, and on no, yet the bend, and on cry, and no, you crow, I said about example, ma. Obi be me, where is Obi to be a example. Tin. But we are cracking to our career 24 years out to Kwahu, ya cotton and feeding about pra. Or recover bank or more 90 minutes now.
So obeti 24 years no.
Obetwa to agu.
The football now born Yankopon mfio the man so born so we be 2 years after him. We no say we recover pass we gina years abobo so born 2 years solid. Those are 2 years I will uti anyi ya we not to lose for no way.
Our we no hwe ni pa me banze ma ne kan corner na ne pom so. So no say according to omo ye we no adwa cha ona mu bu a and only ya ehu pa be nyehu ti se wanya esi ana o ne pom so yours se na no mo chiche no mo kabuma wo ye bia odi omo mra no so a e faster and no ato ana de kama pa minim say you know what one about person na ti ni mpaya me banze ba bia o ru say ya ba ti se nine no mo kan say
uncle
yeah ni uncle as mi che na wu
on the
uncle e finfin
and say eduru what dey be be ne Ebi akwaku. Be ya che na we is a young boy. Nti be 1 year. We mu no de we mu fie ne nye. I will cry be koka me. We no de ne nya yu mu de ni bia.
This injury is wrong.
I am wow. Yeah. You feel
my mom emotion when it comes to injury saying yes, a young guy no any opportunity to travel outside Ghana that I was very close to. I made a 5 year now. The agent and the manager kunya no mo penas ma movie on be fa no kwa bucha wa mo bodin be but he's a big man outside Ghana. So yeah. Boy, menkobo, kofi menkobo. We dey say he train wa haya. Say the same thing no. He train wa haya. So aban this we say na me ya kakra ba kwaku.
Mama uze mi na cha send the message there. Or shishu no but here is a video no to so ntime kwa.
Yeah, me hate him because serious. Papa. We should get more boy no. Because we will hear emotional support. Sika 7 sana man dey hanemam. But to lose money or ones of your professional clubs near that. So when it comes to these things, they will definitely know when say you're more behold to leave the player to come and play.
I'm very happy how swift our my crying. They even posted before the Black Stars or the Ghana.
That is what we expect from them and Kogu.
Swift response.
Pa. But members will be with this match and say player and prayer and a blasters player. Nyadi. Oh, Memo bia na Japan kwaku ye nyadi. Ye can't say no but we didn't see dia grow na na wa qualify World Cup. And me Thomas say the into when you bring wa qualify World Cup yes ye be say qualify World Cup ni keke ye ko ayen ko ye hwe. The Thomas from that point.
No, but say o hwe timi na hwe on fair grounds na the year.
Fair grounds.
No, but also yes I want fair. Japan team no omo team there da ho wo ma hyehyɛ. Say na ya bobi Toma.
No ma bom for the past 4 years.
Omo bom 4 years. Na uze Japan is only so musua football.
Yeah.
But so nim so omo call university.
Asema ba. And I can we've been sober because of injury aba. Mama nipa hit. I'm not in that right mood.
I agree. But
also how many years?
No. Mine now official. Say on any day, yeah, bomb match we say na my Japan share. This same Japan team, Brazil share between competition. But all them ba ma the oba be ye awa hihan bibiri ba ba be kan. Ye ntimi mfa this year squad no compare Japan team or consistency ye juma.
Me know ya. Me say omo how many years?
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, the two is you so omo 4 years ana.
No, so they have
their policy. We are talking about policy makers following procedures.
I agree.
And ntimi obi an so omo 4 years. Then they cast me 4 years.
I agree about it. This is a Ghana team on any day. Who say line up where the boy say you on official game ya in official competition. Na my issue. See you player be available. Player say best start was our squad we no. Omundru me nye show so be do be for. Apart from apart from Semenyo. On top because come on the say they be able to but they be able to kwasisibu. Aba be part of. On any day Ghana ya bobo ayi upon paper. Ene ayi
Yoremo Poku ne
na be ke bia Ajite so all ba be starting.
Ajite say Salis we jiku available kra.
UCD nyamotre chairman. Kro bia ne police.
Na me jo say ntino munye nyoma yie.
Eno di
omabo mo ache we no team B na koboye no. Ye team B no should be good enough to give us beautiful football, not to win against Japan. Yemobo ayefe. We are playing against Japan ayefe. Japan okwa akobode.
Oko World Cup.
Are we not going to the World Cup?
You are going to.
What is their immediate assignment on me?
Japan. But I don't even know.
They are using this for preparation tournament in the day.
Yeah, I agree. But who's there? Now my issue card be Asia for no. Oh na North Korea president in the Okan. Some say ujidi so say we won mu kru na say omuni nyansa na say abi. Who say you sure so say. Sure. One unique thing about Asians no. Say a 2 about now call 3 years go na be win almost soon to say Edin so be free Japanese player so mbra national team play obeba so your name be Koku e koso ya me agree with your can Obama show e have a different e have your black mentality that my show kan Next, we call out people because of baby problem.
We are only making excuses. We are only making excuses.
I'm from callers, right? Now there we do it here.
Excuses near me.
Do it here.
Any excuses are
020 say 334 say bit my idea. O ka so person ye nem ndie kwaku ka so be nem ya bit my. Enti kroma na ye hu ba ku bia san hu. O ka so be nem.
Japan for no so omun nua bibi omun players ni mu a come from 30 years kan come ba.
Omu di bibi na show.
What we are talking about.
020 say 334747 020 say 334646. So fra na wa lo wa TV set na wa tie bia. Menim ze men kwa na ye hwe sa ye we a. Me ba jo call out di kan udi ani baby a wo frefi.
Pacho, good morning.
Ma one so kakra ma me pacho.
Hello.
Yes, madam, me ton kan.
Good evening.
Good evening, madam.
Pacho meet you.
Na pacho meet you.
You. From Kuka. Hey, Bonnie. Yami Hune. No fun about no son. Now, the pan for. Almost you don't as I say, it is a I'm telling you about
I'm a far from the lines and on a mushai. But I don't dare baby out for you. Hello. Hello, call out to me car. Call out low TV set and on that TV. Why? The batch out to me car. Oh, David. Now, so you're ready. I'm a far from I'm in common. Why? My patrol, dear baby out for you. Hello, call out to me car.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Dini baby out for you.
Yeah, very Albert. That's one.
Yeah, me too.
When you don't stand with any day, fair or final. Sean, I'm wishing, no, don't but really, I go pretty heavy. Serious man.
Mamma, and I'm a far from. But patrol, dear baby out for you. Hello, call out to me car. Hello, call out to me car. Call out to me car. Yeah, Udini baby Alfrefi.
Oh.
Baba Udini baby Alfrefi.
Yeah, Jamani.
Baba told me too.
I went to VC supporters organizer.
Organa me too.
Na me chairman Bingakra Asina. Now, because I said, Blossom Mania Diano. On count say, players of Waterman and Yomana first 11. And not two. Almost say, Japan for the last year, young boy, almost as the last 2 years or so. Almost say, what I say, and a squad been a boy. And a nano led the squad been a boy. And it will be a gradual process. Because that's in now all players who follow. As I never can't think that down. In this audio, no age, you say, players in your dear, and then young coming in your dear.
Mate, Medasi Power Ghana, Mabry and I'm far from a part of DNA baby Alfrefi. Hello, call out to me car. Yeah, Udini baby Alfrefi. Yes, sir. Baba told me too.
I would have invited you, then a football the player, the ball, but the acting around. And I did about Ghana, you know. The rap one at the other. Then see American Ghana. Me Yana Penka players now ball qualified now so omit you mokana because papa our friend Tom Brano ono bano ono bete obeti because taki we pate 159 semunda kudus 159 semunda won nti akwa kwa bibi e o se ono pese o jina black star ni ntino
or the or Yenny Madia, and Fante, ye, your friend, and I tell because I go, you know, Utimuse, Chinese in no grand shed, I Japan in one, said that or Yanesa, but it's not a officer of Portuano, and tea, and I'm sorry, incident to a video no cramming to me, because player pass, I say we have told a bad thing. A bad thing say, who should have couldn't be monitored. Now, first net, and I would have been asked.
Mate, Mamma, I'm a far back community cattle. Me bajo dear baby Alfrefi. Hello, Kola. Hello, Kola Otemenka. Hello, Kola Otemenka. Oh, now say, Mammy, for Yabi, Yamo Chamber Bano pay. Momo, influence them there. Network and Baby Yako.
Koku Yako, Yancha, Ghana phone now, be or Habia, Yancha, VC Warriors, supporters leadership, Nina, Minchiomo, and management members to Sunila, Michio, quite strong Cosona. Operation towards, we had my Monday a trip to Bechema against the Chima Liberty, and so team never try everything to bring positive results to the team. Yeah, not mean we say Francis ABOU once again speedy recovery.
Majo, Yako,
speedy recovery.
Yabi Yako, Maminchia Honorable Baby School Kwa. I don't know, a Hunter West MP, the Western region, Maminchia no council, Kosokra, Mommy. I appoint betting in council.
Well,
Coco, and Cho, we are happy, speedy recovery. That's the most important thing. I've been down today until there.
I do it there hard, you know. But my ring called Domain Crow, na men call Casimir Bank, Domain Crow branch, and a loan manager, a friend Collins, whatever friend Nana, Collins, do not answer friend Mundos. They joined in almost feed the agro crass. So, Collie, only guys in the world in ma, Yencham, na Moncosoana Moncosoy. I don't know,
trillion.
A
trillion.
At a very casala. Akoro Aqua Genia. The other is it ever that TV is what? Now you win. Erena, Yabba Premium channel pay river. Nah, Yabba Betua so come pedamo exactly 6 o'clock a.m. Yabba Betram causes a 9 bebona. Yabba Mondia to so at weekend na shas and will be a red wee. Yabocha, Yabba Sensia, Yadamunas, Yamin show.